have been consistent, speaking against bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Major what yo.
Hey, that was Don Pedro Obaseki. He was very emotional there. You can see he was almost crying. To be honest, before we continue, I have so much respect for my monarch, my king, the Oba of Benin. So much respect. I can never join the clowns who are disrespecting the monarch. I can never. But I would like to start with this, our Benin monarch national item.
Oba ewa eno genigo. Oye kene kene madeyo. Oga adebu modi anawe. Tuga togbeje. Oba la tokpe, ise. Oba la tokpe, ise. Oba la tokpe, eni kayawe Oba. Tuga tokpe.
All right, guys. As a proud Edo son, a very, very proud Edo son for that matter, I speak on this media. I've been on the media now for over 10 years. I studied film and media journalism in UK. I have a degree in my profession. And I'm not just here talking every time. I deliberately choose not to join the mainstream media because I don't want my rights to be truncated. Yes, I've gotten offer, different left to right in the past to work with television station and all that. I deliberately declined. Why? Because I'm a very expressive person, very, very vocal, and very, very, very bold. With my kind of continuous expression on this platform, I cannot express it on any mainstream media due to their rules and regulations. Then I decided to have my own platform where I can be free to express myself well according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I want to say this. When Don Pedro Obaseki were beaten up in Edo, I came here. I frowned. And that satanic act, I frowned heavily. I rained praises on some of the chiefs that rescued Don Pedro not to be killed. One of the chiefs, what's the name? Chief Agamioba. Chief Agamioba of Benin. It's popularly known as I forgot his the other name that everybody know him for, but that's his title. That particular man deserves praises because I showcased it the other day. He was the man that rescued Don Pedro not to be killed from the hands of these hooligans, from the hands of these satanic criminals, from the hands of these satanic terrorists, from the hands of these satanic killers, from the hands of these satanic touts in Edo. He was rescued. Even in the palace, these people, they beat Don Pedro. I and my panelists here, including my brother Black Panther, we said, no, our Oba is not part of this. Mr. Oduwa came here, he said, no, our Oba is not part of this. I stood firm even when I was under pressure on the comment section. Some people thought I was protecting my Oba. I said, no, my Oba is not part of this because I know where I came from. We have some satanic set of people who take laws into their hands due to their selfish interest, but they will hide under the umbrella of one particular person to execute their satanism. I said my Oba of Benin is not part of this brutality. I said it here. Then I call out the palace. I said, please, we need a letter for you to completely disassociate yourself from this, what happened. Many of you saw when I was crying here, when I was calling that we need a letter on this. Before I will continue my monologue, I would like to read a letter that came out from the Oba Palace. You are seeing it right there. I would like to read this one quickly, but let me make it bold. As you can see, Oba of Benin Palace, public announcement. The Benin Traditional Council wishes to use this medium to inform the general public that the unfortunate incidents in which Pedro Obaseki was manhandled was not authorized by the Oba of Benin. When I hear that, was not authorized by the Oba of Benin, because this has been going on for a while. For the past 4 years, a lot of Edolite, both home and in abroad, have been dehumanized by some satanic tout in the guise of their fighting for the Oba of Benin. And I know, say, when you don't use social media to get the attention of our leaders, our Oba, our kings, sometimes many of us assume that they are aware of what happened. It's not possible. For me, sometimes, some of you comment on the comment section, the whole broadcast, I know the hear them. Now my team will come screenshot them to me, say, so person commented this. I say, I don't see him. Even when my eyes is on the comment section, there are so many comments that I still bypassed. Then, I would like to move on. The Oba of Benin did not authorize that. And it cannot be authorized because it is not in the character of our reverend monarch to do so. When I see that, he said, and it cannot be authorized because it is not in the character of our reverend monarch to do so. The Oba of Benin is a peace-loving father to all. The Benin Traditional Council also wishes to advise our youth not to take the laws into their hands. On any issue, no matter the degree of provocation, they should always respect the laws of the land in all actions and utterances, and allow appropriate security agencies handle all matters. Social media users should equally endeavor to cross-check information appropriately before posting. His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedo, Uko Akpolokpolo, FYA II, CFR, Oba of Benin, wish you all a happy new year. Oba Att-ack, he said. Oba Att-ack, he said. I want to urge my admins, in case you see any kind of comments that is contrary, yes, that is contrary to my submission, my presentation today, block the person on earth and in heaven. Yes, because I cannot disrespect your monarch, and I will not sit here for you to disrespect my monarch. Anybody at all. We don't see one already. Birek, you are blocked on earth and in heaven. You are blocked on earth and in heaven. Any other person, comment. Awabwa. Comment. Go home and insult your papa. You can't come here and disrespect my monarch. Try yourself. Anybody else, anybody, even though the person don't deal with me for 200 years on this platform, block them on earth and in heaven. You cannot be with me and disrespect my monarch on my platform. You know the platform where they are disrespecting my monarch. Go there and go and practice your satanism there. Not here. Yes, go there. Go and practice it there. Hey, man. Now, my submission remains the same. I want to call on Don Pedro Obaseki. Epa, I have so much respect for you. So much respect. I don't need to be close to you one-on-one to fight for you. Since this whole thing started, I've been fighting. My voice have been going far for you. I want to urge you, or rather demand, that you make sure these touts who lay their filthy, smelly, stinking hands on you should be persecuted for a possible prosecution. Yes, in case you not do one, I want you to know that your respect is gone, not only in the eyes of the public, but right here on Nigeria Watch Media. These people must be persecuted for a possible prosecution. You must not allow them to go scot-free, because it will happen again to other people. It will happen again to other innocent people. We can't have tout, illiterate, smelly things, disgraceful elements, satanic elements, laying their filthy, smelly, sticky hands on anybody. Someone that spent so much time in the university, that built a very big portfolio for himself. Now, Britain, a man, yes, he did wrong. He wanted to say Oba At-ack. He stopped and he said, "Do ya talk me?" He reminisced on what he said. He felt bad. 2 weeks ago, he went to one of the chiefs and said, "What I said, I regretted it. I want to apologize." Are you telling me, as a father, as a mother, as parents, you are listening to me now, that your children cannot in one day offend you? So will you take cutlass, make you buy your own child? Then this sticky satanic set of people, criminals, laid their hands, God, on Don Pedro Obaseki, a man that I grew up to know. I learned a lot from him. I have so much regard and respect for him. Una beat him as una like. It did, guys. Later on, we now get to know that all of them, in totality, they are APC. They only beat that man up because they just want to intimidate him. We are waiting for a letter from our satanic governor, satanic Mode Okpebolo as well. Yes, because you know go talk say as of this moment, none of you or anybody in your satanic cabinet not aware of what happened to Don Pedro Obaseki. I want to use this opportunity to thank the monarch and the palace for coming out to disassociate themselves completely so that this case can triumph properly. Yes, they are not part of it. They've removed themselves. That means this case can triumph properly. If for any reason this case failed to triumph, the only person that will blame on this will be Don Pedro Obaseki and the former governor of Edo State, satanic governor Obaseki. Yes, because it's because of the satanic governor Obaseki. That's why Don Pedro went out of lane. Yes, I understand. Say he regret him later. So I'm calling on the satanic governor Obaseki. This is your time to demonstrate, to use your power to arrest those people. For any reason they go scot-free, Don Pedro Obaseki, your name don't finish pata forever. And I mean they talk am. Me personally, I don't have no single respect for you anymore. No single respect. If you allow this to slide with all that you have built for yourself all your life. Meanwhile, I still go school. I cannot stand where Don Pedro Obaseki did. Me, I go the highest of school. I cannot say you can't do that kind of rubbish to me. They never born you. They never born you. Oba of Benin is the father of all. It cannot be just your father. As it be your papa, now say it be my papa. Yes. The same right that you have to call on our father, the same right I have to call on my father. For any reason I offend my father tomorrow, I'm supposed to have the privileges to walk into the palace, lay down the floor, and apologize directly to my father. No lunatic tout criminals standing behind everywhere, preventing everybody from not having access to our father. This must stop now. It has to stop. That is what I have to say on this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I'll leave the rest submission for the rest of you. Thank you very much, my people. Now, God bless you now. Press on the like, help us to share. For those of you that were already calling in, this is the best time for you to call in. Those of you that want to join the panel, this is the best time for you to come into the panel. I already have two giants on the platform, so they will hold the platform for you guys that are coming later on. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much for your time. And on the comment section, I call on my team. Please, anybody who comment any rubbish there, don't put them on timeout, please. That timeout bring them back the next day. Just block them. Block them. If you block 200 today, we will not notice it on our subscribers. Have that in mind. If you block 1,000 today, we will not notice it. Block them. Simple. Block them. You don't need them. You want me to close my eyes, maybe they disrespect my monarch for my eye. Then I can't say, well done, now call the clap for me. Nigerians, you are doing well. No. Not be me and you. You know the platform where they're for the Duan. Go and meet them there. Go join them. The day where they'll still carry your own king for your place that they insult them, don't feel bad. Not on my platform. I appreciate you all. But I'd like us to start talking right away. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you once again. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I guess you are very, very happy. And Black Panther, you guys are very, very happy with the news of Peter Obi today. I would like to hear from you. Mr. Jonathan, if you are already there, I would like you to, or should I start with Black Panther? I don't know who came in first. Black Panther, you came in twice. You know, were you the first or?
Yes, yeah. I believe I'm the first.
Go ahead. Mr. Jonathan.
No, I believe I don't confirm. I believe I'm the first.
Go ahead, Mr. Black Panther. You can go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Black Panther, you have the floor. Thank you, sir.
My brother. He don't cast. Anybody that don't like him, go catch transformer. Oba talk me. He said, long may you reign.
He said,
long may you reign, my beautiful and handsome king. We thank you. And I want to say thank you to everyone, to Mommy Diaspora. Mommy, I love you. Happy New Year. I'm the first person to say it. Happy New Year. Because we're about to enter the new year. May God bless you for us. I want to thank Mr. Jonathan. I've not heard from you for long, Sha, but I was not in the studio when you came. But I know you are busy killing the goats and the ram, everything. Because I've killed my own ram. You know, we know the fear ram. We the kill our for every new year. I want to thank everyone.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you. The new year is going to be fruitful for every one of us. And we are going to be listening to hearing good news from now because there must be a change. Like I said, the thing with it, like I said, concerning how the fruits, when you plant your seed, how it manifests in the soil and comes out, and you now have the brand new fruit. That is how our country, that is the process we must embark on. That is the natural process we must embark on. And by the grace of God, if we follow the path of true building of a new country, I rest assured that none of us we lack. None of us we cry, but we smile, and we have something to give to the next generation that is coming after us. That is why we are crying. And I thank God our voice always get to where it needs to get to. That is the voice of God. It must get to where it needs to get to. And everything concerning the message we send must be executed. And I thank God it is today. And I want to thank once again, I want to thank the President of the United States, President J. Trump, for having humanity in him and approaching the Nigerian situation and personalizing on it. We don't care what people say. Oh, it's come for resources. We don't care. If we cannot come to a round table and deal with our situation, and we all cried out for help, and somebody came to help us. In helping us, we know it will cost us something. We are ready to pay. We are ready to sacrifice for that. It is worth it. We cannot allow people to continually go down the grade. No way. It's worth it. And I want to thank the palace. I want to thank my father, the great Oba of Benin. Long may you reign, Oba Att-ack. He said, I want to thank you. We cried to you, we cried to the palace, and the palace heard us. I sent a message yesterday to the secretary, the royal secretary of the Benin Palace, and they listened to us. May God bless everyone. May God bless the chiefs, and may the Almighty God bless our king, Oba of Benin. Oba Att-ack, he said. I want to start by saying here, it's a good news. This is a good news at the beginning as we're entering the new year. Peter Obi has finally come in. And most of us here, we weren't scared because we all have plan B on the table, how the thing will go in Nigeria. That is why we're very scared, because we know the kind of person Peter Obi is. He will always stand for the truth. That is one thing that is one trust we have in him. And that is why we are not scared. Whenever I make decision, we know that decision will augur well with every one of us. I want to thank him also for bringing out himself as a father, as an elder statesman in his prime, to sacrifice, come out with his resources, with his time, everything he's got. He did not chicken out. He kept on following the light that Nigeria, we must make this thing work. And in making it work, he has gone around to load himself with wisdom, with understanding. He has gone around the breadth, length, and breadth around the world to see countries that are like us or little bit like us and see how they did theirs. That is how it's supposed to be. And he has come out, he's loaded. And this is a man that is clean. We all know he's clean. We have never gotten like this kind of personality before in the history of Nigeria. A man that they carried upside down, look everywhere and there, tax, he pays his tax 100%. Even he was even commended by the Queen of England for being a good a good man that has clean record. These are the kind of person. This is the new Nigeria we are talking about. This is the new Nigeria facing us. This is how we all want to look like. Clean without no crime. You are not going there for Nigerian wealth, but you are going there to correct the mistake of all the looters, all the politicians, our father, our forefather. We are there to change it, because we know the foundation in which they built this country was never a good foundation. That is why he stood up. They've alienated him, they've abused him, they've cursed him, even they make sure that he doesn't travel out of Nigeria. All sorts of things have been done against Peter Obi. He has lost his friends that pretended to be friends to him, because they want the largesse from the government. They closed and isolated themselves from Peter Obi, which we all know that those people that are isolating themselves, they are looters. He has now known his friends. You know, when you are in difficult situation, you kept on going because you know you are going to surpass that situation. You see, it is in that difficult situation you know the kind of friend you are. And I thank God Peter Obi has learned his lesson. As we grow, we learn. Thank God he's learning. And he does not want to rub himself with those dirty politics. That is why he came out boldly. And to me, using my third eye of wisdom, looking and extracting it, there is something behind what he spoke today. There is something behind what is happening that we don't know. But we are going to use our wisdom eye to look at it. There is something. That thing that most of us have been clamoring on, I believe there is something on the round table. And I still hold my ace. But it's not yet to huru. Because I know the foundation in which Nigeria is built is not a foundation. Therefore, we must all rise up, because this fight is not only for Peter Obi, it is for us, it is for our children, it is for the generation yet unborn. It's either we stake our neck and die for something and not die for anything, because history will not talk good about us, because we came, we saw, we participated and joined them. That is what history is going to say about us. But when we do the right thing, we came, we entered, and we make sure that things were done right. That is when history will talk good about us. For those that are following APC and PDP all around, following the Nigerian politicians that have nothing for you, I speak to you today. It is not too late to be a child that will hear the truth and follow the truth. It is not too late for you to seek for forgiveness. You will be forgiven. It is not too late for you to put your hand in the reverse gear so that you don't get crushed by a strong moving train coming. The train is filled with those that are filled with revolutionary ideal that want the country to move forward, that want the country to be a country, and thereby all of us will become citizens of a federal republic. We must achieve this. We must run the conclusion. And the man, he is not 100% perfect, but he is the kind of person we can do it right now, because we can trust him. We can trust him with our finances. We can trust him with our resources. And I'm not campaigning for him. You go, as I speak, you go and vet him. Go around, ask questions. Go to his house, ask questions. Go and meet his enemies, ask them questions. Then you will run a conclusion that this is the best and this is the new Nigeria. Peter Obi is the new Nigeria, because everything that we dream about, having a country, Peter Obi is that picture of a new Nigeria, because he's taking up his neck to put his neck forward, and we are with him, because without us, he goes nowhere. So we are strongly behind him. We are on his left hand side, we are on his right hand side. We are at his back, we are at his front. We must protect him with all we have got, because it's the symbol of the emancipation of the greatest black nation in Africa, and that is Nigeria, quote and unquote. And I want us to sit up to stop all this idea of at all, naim bad pass. To stop all this idea of, oh, we can manage what we have for now. To stop all this talk of, oh, we have enough laws, but we don't have people to work on it. We should stop all those rhetoric. Nigeria don't have any laws that we agreed on. What you have is a makeshift that anybody can break. If you want to break in, like Nigeria will say, If your father has a name, or your name has a ringing tone, or you have what it takes, you can break through the law. You will overcome the law easily if you have all these things that I've mentioned, and you all know what I'm saying. So therefore, we must stand our ground. We must talk the truth. We must talk the talk of truth. It is only the truth that will make us get to this to get a great country. It is only the truth that will make corruption die. It is only the truth that will make us subdue corruption. And I pray we sing the song of a new constitution in Nigeria. That constitution is my priorities. It is the fundamental, and I will keep on speaking it, because at the long run, when we go through the roundabout, we must come down to a place where we all say, yes, it is the constitution that is our problem. And a professor in constitutional matters has come here to say you cannot build legality out of illegality. It is not possible. Therefore, we must all speak with one voice. If we don't have that constitution right that you and I participated in, therefore, we cannot have a good country, no matter how you do it. But we need someone there to drive home the new constitution, and that is Mr. Peter Obi. That is what we need. Thank you very much, Nigerians, for giving me some minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Black Panther. I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. I would like us to move on. Some of you were calling in just now. Please, can you just call now? If not, I'm going to call Mr. Jonathan to speak. You know, I don't know. You people are good in calling while somebody is talking. You know, okay, let's assume that you're not ready to.
Now network, you give them time, then go call. Give them time.
Me not, but the time not there now. If you are watching me on the read time, you should be hearing my voice on the read time. That's how it's supposed to be, you know. But before Mr. Jonathan will call me, Mr. Jonathan, please, we still need to take your time again. I know you are a very patient senior brother. We have Mr. Alex just coming in, and let me give Mr. Alex the opportunity to speak. Mr. Alex, thank you very much. Prioritizing you over everybody here. So thank everybody.
Thank you. Greetings from my audience table. I want to say Efkaristopoli to my panelists, especially Mr. Jonathan, a great philanthropist, erudite economist, erudite analyst, and he's always there for his revelation intervention. Mr. Jonathan, thank you for what you're doing. Mr. Elvis, thank you, sir. I greet you. I greet everybody. I thank Mommy Diaspora. Happy New Year in advance. And it's a pleasure to be here, especially with the news from the Martinoni pulse of the ADC. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one for the ADC and Mr. Peter Obi and for Nigerians. So I want to say, let's see how things goes. Personally, you know me. I've already I've lost that energy for Nigerian politics, and it's circuitous activities on a daily basis. The trouble that goes with it, the trauma that comes with it. Excuse me, I'm human. Okay. So for now, I will just watch how things goes. I wish Mr. Peter Obi and everybody good luck. And it's frustrating, you know. It's very, 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 very frustrating. As for the Oba of Benin, I thank God they've already released statements about what happened, what transpired. That clears it all. So we can't say much about that. Thank God the palace has cleared their own side. And I hope the governor of the state will also do the needful and get justice for Don Pedro. Let me come back to the declaration today. That's why I'm here for about Mr. Peter Obi declaring for the ADC. Yeah, it sends shockwaves across the political cinematography or the political hemisphere of the Nigerian politics. The political gladiators. There are gatherings, clandestine meetings, offline and online, discussions. Obviously, Peter Obi has become a one-man earthquake. ideological earthquake, shaking the roots, the foundations of the political, life of the country, vis-a-vis how the APC, the rascals, how they've dealt so badly with Nigerians. Nigerians are really yearning for a change. The problem is not getting the votes. The problem is not getting to the gates. The problem is, as you said, Mr. Elvis, protecting your votes. I saw somebody also talking online that Mr. Obi has no problem bringing out people. God has given him that gift. After that, what next? So until I hear him talk more on that, until I hear him deliberate on that, until I hear him satisfy my pronunciamento on that, in the meantime, I just want to save my energy to keep managing my life the way I say it, because the country is not a place to live in by human beings. I love what he did. At least he didn't go to APC or PDP or any other party. But we have Atiku in the ADC. Let's be honest with ourselves. What are we going to do with what somebody once called the chief butcher of Kaduna, El-Rufai? He's there. He may not have ambition to rule, but he's there. So there is a lot of things to be discussed. He has made the first move. Bravo. Nice one. He has been gifted by God to be able to galvanize more than 80 million youths. Mr. Pedro can be talking and you stop eating and you suspend your food and you even forget you were once eating. He has a gift. He has the facts. He has the figures. He has the faucet origo to speak for him. The history. As a trader, as a governor, he has people, he has a lot of political, homo sapiens who are still alive today, who can attest, to his life as a politician. So he has everything going well for him. The problem is after the votes, during the votes, that is where the issue is for me. So if he can ideologically or give me postulations, assertions, and I'm sure many Nigerians, millions of young people, you have to respect their rights at the moment. It's like going to win a soul. You must present your case, because people are really, I know we are not doing it for Mr. Peter Obi, we are doing it for ourselves, but people need to be taught to join the army, a good army to rescue Nigeria. This is where where most of us are. We were all listening with keen attention today. I saw that when I went to see a friend who came from Australia. I was at the reception of the hotel waiting when I saw the TV program, the live program. So we both started watching. We watched it all through. It was a good presidential speech he gave. The speech even got everybody clapping. All the receptionists, the guests, everybody, those who were at that venue there were clapping, because there's no way you hear that guy talk, you will not be moved, looking at what is going on in Nigeria. So I want more assurance. I want him to assure me that what happened in 2023 will not happen again. Obviously, if they leave it free and fair, Obi will dust them before 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Take my word to the bank. From Jalingo down to Bayelsa, from Benin straight to Kafanchan, Obi will dust them. What about the electoral reform? Our brother Peters has been talking about. As a social scientist, we deal with data, we deal with history, and we deal with analysis. What about the electoral reform, the ADC, the beavers? A lot need to be talked about. And the people that rig the election, many of them have been given appointment at the ambassadorial level. So the gang of criminals, the gang of wicked men and women, they are still there. Festus Keyamo has raised his ugly head already. He has released a statement. Festus Keyamo has not released a statement when Fulani Hesme have been ravaging people. Churches are being burned down. Donald Trump has threatened fire and brimstone. Yes, already brought fire and brimstone. I didn't hear from Festus Keyamo all this while. I didn't hear from him when the people of Benue, Plateau, the people of Borno, they be running at Tasketa. People are running for their lives. When that pastor had been crying out, where has Festus Keyamo been? Suddenly, Obi Decamped, he raised his ugly head. So Obi must assure me, and millions of Nigerians who are in my shoes, who are in this philosophical quagmire, who are on this philosophical standstill, so to say, that INEC will not be Roma locuta ex cosa finita est. Roma spoken, so it must be. No, 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 no. We will not give INEC that power to tell us, go to court. We have announced it. There were glitches. That's where I am. You know, ordinarily, I'm a very simple man. I'm not a difficult person. I'm not a money monger. I'm not after anything. Although many people have a different ideology about me, but I know who I am. And I still dare anybody living right now, if you know me about any corrupt activity with APC, PDP, Labour, disgrace me. I can open my camera. You can't disgrace me. Anytime, at least you know my voice. You can't disgrace me. You will not find anything. I dare the satanic APC government in Edo State. If any of them put me on payroll, if any of them know me with anything politically stupid or corrupt, disgrace me, tell me to shut up. Call Niger Wash. Niger Wash is a man that is known by everybody. I'm sure by now I would have been called to book. That somebody called and said they gave me 10 million, 20 million, 100 million. Those offers came. So we are not of porridge and stomach politics. No, I'm not Esau. I'm not selling my birthright. So Peter Obi, I'm happy for you. I know you are watching because you are always on social media. Your aides are watching. Please find a solution about protecting the vote, making it count. We have to make it count. If some of us who are standing on the fence, who has lost hope, who gave it all last time, people lost their lives too. Money was spent. Niger Wash was here almost every day at the time. Sometimes he was sick due to the stress. He will tell you, I'm not feeling fine. I'm not. Those are fever coming from stress. Many people, Black Panther, Madam Rita, all of you, across all parties, across all tribes, you must give us assurance. For now, we congratulate you for the move, but we want to hear from you, Mr. Peter Obi. We need concrete assurance. You do your job. Let us do our own job. Our job is to get the PVC, get the people out, get them to vote. On the voting day, they will say, what are you going to do with your party chairman? Who is the party chairman? We will not take a Bure scenario anymore. We want to see facts. We want to see figures. We want to see gladiators. So we are not push zombies. You can't just push people around because you are good with words. No. We need to see who is our party chairman in Edo State, national chairman of the ADC. What is his history? What can he do? Is he a man that will be quiet when the election result is being announced by 4 a.m. at night? When the INEC chairman is saying there is glitches, a party chairman ought to be leading his party escorts already to the secretariat of the INEC to demand for the original results to be called. That is how party chairmen behave. So we will not wait until people will not start alleging he was corrupt. No. I don't have that strength. I don't have that energy. I don't have that money to buy data. I wasted more than 350,000 buying data during election time to be online almost every time. I'm not bragging, but it's part of the sacrifice we all put in. Some spent millions. So we need assurance. We are ready to do more, but we need assurance. Just like the armies of Rome going to war after their previous scare about defeat. Mark Antony needs to speak up for the armies to be motivated. So, Mr. Peter Obi, you are loved. I love you as a person. I respect you so much, but there is work to be done. We need to see who are the party chairmen, the ward chairmen, what are their history. Are they ready to take the bullets? Are they ready to mobilize? Are they ready? These are the questions we want. So I don't have votes to waste this time around. I love you as a person, but this is not about you. It's about us together, you and me and everybody together and our children unborn. So we need a serious set of army. If you need people online to come on board, you want to screen them. People who are not corrupt. People who are willing to come on camera to do the work. Go online and throw it open. It's not about, I know this person's father was this. No. People are willing to be mad like the APC, who think they are the only ones who knows how to be mad. So they have to build more psychiatric homes if we really want to win election. All of us have to go mad this time around. But Obi, our leader, and the party chairman, the party workers, they must give us assurance that we will not hear a story of monies we are giving out, people were bribed, national chairman is nowhere to be found. We are waiting for him to come online. No, we don't need a chairman that will be taught his job. We need a charismatic, energetic, eloquent, vast, well-read chairman who wants to do the job. A willing chairman. Not a chairman the PC will call 1 week before election, $100 million allegedly, $50 million from a state governor. The chairman will start dancing abracadabra. We don't need a chairman that will engage in a political macabre dance. We need a chairman who is honest, who is like you, Mr. Peter Obi. I know you are listening. So for me, I'm standing on the fence. I wish you good luck with your ambition. As a Nigerian, I'm a stakeholder and I'm watching. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm here.
All right, Mr. Alex, thank you very much for that submission. I want you to know that people will always talk about anybody. So just continue to live your life. Anybody that thinks you have taken money from anybody or blah, 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 just continue to do what you're doing. You have a voice. So when your voice is echoing everywhere, people might think one or two things. It happens here, it happens everywhere. So for me, I'm particularly proud of you, my brother. Thank you so much for that submission. I would like to move finally now to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for your patience, and good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I greet you once again today.
Mr. Jonathan, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Mr. Jonathan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me, Mr. Elvis?
Yes, you are. I can hear you now, yes.
Okay.
Mr. Priscolis, I can't see your face. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I greet you, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to you there in Lagos there. Good evening, and I wish you a happy new year, a prosperous one, indeed, for you, for your family. And then, because the next time we'll be speaking, it will be 2026. So I'm wishing you a happy new year. And my fellow panelists, I greet you all greatly, and I wish you all a happy, prosperous 2026. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, man. God bless you. Happy New Year to you. God will continue to strengthen you even the more as we enter 2026 in Jesus' name. All my fellow commenters, callers, I greet you all. Happy New Year to everyone. God bless you all. You see, I quickly want to say this, with respect to the APC. We all know that APC is a government this is a lying government. Is full of liars. Not even officially. The government can be playing propaganda on one part. Individually, these are liars, and they all collectively they brought it to the party, and that is what they are giving to Nigerians on a daily basis. They lie to the roof on a daily basis, and this is one of the primary reason why Nigeria is not moving forward. We have a government that cannot make distinction even between propaganda and outright lying. Yes, government play propaganda. It's normal all over the world. It has been like that. It's nothing new. But they have taken it to unprecedented level that we have never seen before. They lie to the roof on a daily basis with reckless abandon. It's not helping anybody. I would just say that they are mad. It's not a bad choice of words at this point in time. If you looked at it, these are mad people. They don't even know they are lying anymore. Because a madman will not know that he's mad. It is the people around him that will know that he's mad. A madman never knows that he's mad. He will think everything is normal. As far as they are concerned, they think everything is normal. The symptoms of pure madness is when you are doing crazy stuff, mad stuff, and you are not even aware any longer that what you are doing is crazy, is madness. They believe now that what they are doing, whatever they are doing now, is just normal. That's it. They lie to the roof. Everything about them is just lying. It is this country. We say it over and over and over again, and they continue to put it out there. Where do you want to start from? Every month they will be telling Nigerians that Nigerian money, the Nigerian foreign reserve has increased. They started from 32 to 36 to 40 to 45 to 47. Now they are talking of 50. Look at these mad people. That Nigerian foreign reserve is 50, and they are playing it. Everybody is saying it. The media is playing around with it. They have lied to a point where they are now believing. You know, you will lie to a point, you will be believing your own lies yourself. That is it. Tell them what is the net. If you say 50, if you have 50 billion US dollars in your reserve, and then you are still going to borrow, just connect the dot for me if that make any sense. Even to the woman selling granite on the roadside. If that adds up, you don't have any damn $50 billion. You can say that to the Marines. You don't have any $50 billion anywhere. Stop saying that everywhere. I'm hearing it there. I'm sick and tired. I'm hearing it everywhere in the media, in social. Everybody will be saying Nigeria have 50 billion. Which 50 billion? Can stand anywhere. Tell them that you don't have any. Come and prove it to us that you have 50 billion. You know, Nigeria doesn't have any 50 billion. What is the net? How much of that money can you touch? How much of that money can you use? At the most, what Nigeria has today, at the most, what they have today is 20 billion, not 50. They even double, they overdouble, they want to triple it now with lies. They are telling Nigerians. They have the audacity, the temerity to be telling Nigerians that inflation is now 14%. How? Where? People are living in Nigeria. Please tell me if the prices of stuff have dropped by more than 70%, because by their own estimate now, that's what they have done. 30% to 14%. That's about 70% drop. Please let them tell us how. They just can't continue. This is just terrible. And that brings me to 2026. It's not going to be palatable at all for Nigerians. Make no mistake about it. And this tax thing that they are talking about come 2026, don't think that it's going to be the end of 2026. Then they will start billing you. No. It starts right from April. And the way they used to do this, it will be so messy. I stay on record on this one. I stand on record. It will be so messy. The way they do NEPA bill, estimate, they just estimate. It is estimate they will give Nigerians. They will just look at the car you are driving, the house you are living, and they will lambast you with millions of naira to come and pay. That's what they will do. Market. Because there is no system adequately, no institution that is adequate enough that will process the normal, that will come out with the proper numbers for Nigerians, each and every Nigerians to pay in taxes. Nigeria is not even close to that. They don't have it. So it's going to be estimates. So get ready. So remember today that when you are starting there, we said it here. When you start getting your estimate, tax estimate, not your retas, the way they do NEPA bill estimate, they will just look at you. They will just look at your face. They will just look at your house. They will just look at your car. And they will bill you. So it's not going to be funny in 2026. On the issue of Mr. Peter Obi, you know, I'm happy. I just want to say this briefly. And that goes to Mr. Att-ack. Let's be clear. It's going to be rough. We don't know. Some people are already speculating that perhaps Att-ack has stepped down And that is why we'll see in the coming weeks, month or two, it will be clear where Atiku is on this. But number one, it will be a waste of time for Atiku to go on this journey. To be total waste of time and resources for him. It's not even good for his health in the first place. For one, he has no pathway to the presidency. That is clear and obvious. He has no pathway. Mr. Peter Obi has no, Mr. Atiku Abubakar has no pathway to the presidency. So people can be running their mouth all over the space who have no clue of what is happening in Nigeria, the geopolitics. They don't know. He has no pathways, as simple as that. As a matter of fact, if he now declare, if he now say he wants to run, it will now even become worse off. He has no pathway. Today is not the day that we will go state by, we will go on that, to really, bring it out. We have said that before. We have stated that over and over before. But we still have to do it and make it clear more and more for people to know that Atiku Abubakar has no pathway. So it's a waste of time. It is only all those crooked people. I'll call them the haters of Nigeria because of self-interest that they are propagating Atiku Abubakar because of the money that they have been paid or they are anticipating or prospecting that they will get paid. That's the first thing. Clear. He has no pathway. So if ADC is looking for anything at all, they want to make any headway from 2026, 2027, they should just set Atiku aside. He can play a major role in that party, a significant role. But for him to say he wants to be the president, let's even put it aside. It's pure simple. He has no pathway. The second part of it is that all those that are in that party, that ADC, all politicians, I put all of them together. If they go that route of backing Atiku for whatever reason, I say it here now, none of them will win one. They will not win one single election like this across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Not one election they will not win. It will be so disastrous. Let them get it. Let them know what is up for them. They will win nothing. That party will win not even, they will not even win local government chairmanship election. If it is Atiku that they want to put forward. The only way is what we have going now. And you will see the traction. Just wait and see. In the coming days and weeks, you will see. See, we have been talking about defections from other parties to APC. It will be a child's play in the next month or two. Mark it down. The kind of defections that you will see people moving to.
Jonathan.
Yes.
Brother Jonathan, can you give me a second?
Yes.
Looking at what you just said now, just 2 hours after Obi announced, opposition party in is it Anambra or Enugu, they all defected to ADC already. Just less than 2 hours after Obi. I know many will leave all their parties to come under the.
What we have, people have been talking, people are defecting to APC, and it will be a child's play. You will see the massive defection to ADC. And thirdly, all those politicians who won under the back of Mr. Peter Obi to the House and Senate, all of them, I'm predicting it. It's a prediction because it has not happened. But based on what I know, what I know of Nigerian politics, if they stay on APC, no one single one of them will return. No one of them will return. This is my own prognosis. I don't see the pathway for any one of them to return, even those that have defected to APC.
Mr. Jonathan, you are right. You are right. Not one of them will enter at all.
If Mr. Peter Obi is on the ballot under ADC, so they have their work cut out for them. You will see the massive defection to ADC, and we can openly declare today that Labour Party has been officially buried. The party has died.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. It now depends on the geopolitics. It will matter a lot. When geopolitics comes in, they will see the light, and defection from other party will be very massive.
It will be massive. The defection will be massive. I can predict that to a very large extent. And for Labour Party, as I was saying, that party officially today, Labour Party is buried. Officially buried.
It don't die forever. Yeah. No go rise again.
It was Labour Party has been in the mortuary. You know, somebody can die. They are still hoping for some kind of resurrection or a miracle that he will wake up, you know. After all, Lazarus died for 3 days and then he was resurrected. They are still hoping for a Lazarus kind of a miracle. But today, officially, the Labour Party is buried, has been taken out of the morgue, and it's been buried deep down, 6 feet. It's all over for Labour Party. I don't see them winning once. And I even said this some few months back. I said in 2027, come 2027, across Nigeria, Labour Party will not get 100,000 votes. Combined, 100,000 votes, Labour Party will. That's a party from 6.1 million. They will barely get 100,000 votes. You can do the math. You can do the geopolitical map of Nigeria, and you will ask yourself, where will it come from? Where will the votes come from? If you don't know anything else, just look at the off-cycle elections. It's been worse. It was getting worse and worse and worse and worse for them. So come 2027, in fact, 100,000 is being too ambitious. It's all over for that party. So that's what I just want to say here today. I'm expecting a massive defection from all political spheres around Nigeria to move to the ADC. And if anything, finally, I will leave it here. If anything, all these politicians that are sitting there on ADC, that are one way or the other, still thinking in their mind that it will be Atiku, what they will see in the coming days and months should make it clear to them that there is no any other way. There is no any other person other than Mr. Peter Obi to lead that party at this time. You know, politics is about timing. Mr. Peter Obi is not a saint. As a matter of fact, he's not the best of Nigeria. But at this time, at this very moment, what we have now politically to move Nigeria forward is Mr. Peter Obi. There is no doubt about it. Let's make no mistake about that. And I hope everyone in that party, they will rally around, they will come to their senses, and they will raise his hand up as their presidential candidate for 2027. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's all.
Mr. Jonathan, you didn't talk on the third party that will be involved.
Okay. You see, it's just because of time. I wrote it there, like, you see, which third party you want? Is it PDP?
No, from outside the country now, you understand what they talk.
Okay.
Very, 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 very critical.
Well, we shall.
You understand where I'm going to now?
I know where you're coming from. I know, but we shall see.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for your submission. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. I would like us to hear from the next person on the panel, which is Prince Collis. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Celebrate to everyone. Happy New Year.
Celebrate.
Wish you all.
Prince, I miss you.
I greet you. I know I miss all of you very well. I miss you, but I'm always on the background because of Homo sapien duty. So we're still on. By the grace of God, this new year is going to be better than the past years. I mean, that's a prayer for everyone. It has to be accepted by us. Our Abatai, Oba shall be well with us all. Nigeria shall be well. In diaspora, those that are in the comment section shall be well with you all. We are entering a new year with a new energy, and that energy shall bring us prosperity, progress, harmony, and above all, wisdom. So it shall be like that. Well. So I want to quickly, talk briefly on the issue of the statement that was issued by the palace, disassociating itself from the hooliganism that is taking place in Edo. I said it before when I make call, Mr. You can recall, I said it, although I spoke in Benin, which I might do in 2 minutes now because of our cultural heritage. I will still speak 2 minutes, speak to my people so that if they anytime they listen, they learn from me, because just as I said before, Oba Obedo Osano giver, Ikata now Osano giver, no, Agbinano sa Osano boy Ogbinano no issue. Egbina ata Osano boy Oba Obaron ne Guamaya Kame no tedu Egua no tedu Egua se I don't know how we have been no ba so one no the yaro where have been no do ba no do cause a problem that way here they by political parties in only intimidate opponents one me babelena when ebukai here do only your buy away umbrella
brother, sorry, some your panelists are not Benin people. It's better you speak English.
Yeah, I'm just using my 2 minutes. It's a 2 minutes specially. I just want to just pardon me. I take excuse for this. I don't want it to be too open, because there are things, there are sensitive things I need to say. Away as you go on call Boba already. When do is a big meaning. So is your wife photo there? Even over do. Work me we not necessarily do it. Do so. In that way, you want no one buy a guava. Ya do it kinomagba. So allow. No one no see no deba or the bear. Now do me where otedo do arie igbama ya sefa. So let me leave it at that moment. Talking about the issue of politics, Peter Obi defecting to ADC. Alex, you have spoken very, very well. I appreciate what you have said. You said everything I need to say. I don't need to go further to say anything. I'm just in line with what you have said. That is why most time when I come here, I don't talk about Nigeria politics anymore, because I've already pulled out. Away once beaten, twice shy. Bob Marley says, as Ami said in his music, that you can fool some people sometimes. You can't fool all the people all the time. So I'm not the gullible type of Nigerian. I take my decision based on facts, empirical facts, and I look for scientific evidence to back up my criticism before I decide. So I took my personal decision because I don't want to be fooled 2 times. I appreciate Peter Obi as a person. Is the most credible person Nigeria has ever seen. Since my generation, I've never seen somebody that as credible as him. But if he really loves Nigeria, all the energy that he's got, he should channel it towards electoral reform. Otherwise, there is no way. If let it go to any party in this world, nobody will emerge when Agbado is there without electoral reform be properly channeled. That is why the struggle should be directed. I expect whatever he has done today should be towards fighting for Nigeria to put electoral reform in order. Otherwise, we are going nowhere. People are still going to cry. It's going to make people cry.
So, Mr. Collins,
high blood pressure, so people are going to develop.
Mr. Collins, so that means you have discounted Nigerians, that Nigerians will do nothing.
Nothing. What do they want to do? Yeah, Nigeria. We started to do something. Nigerians, When you go finish, after they don't share 1,000, 3,000 for all the entire share rice, people when then those few ones will come and they'll carry gun begin they spray them. They should fight for electoral reform. Without that, nobody. Agbado is coming to 2007. Nobody. Agbado ruled Lagos for more than 21 years. One-sided party. Can't you see what is happening right now? Every state, almost 80% of Nigeria states has become
Oga Collins. Oga Collins.
Yeah.
Oga Collins. If the third party that are in Nigeria now say they don't want him, what will be your own talk? With all this shout where they shout now. If the third party that are in Nigeria now said they don't want because it's on their table right now as I'm talking.
Party, I don't understand. Can you break that?
They are dealing with what they told Venezuela is what they are going to tell us. What they told Venezuela is what they are going to tell us because they are already in Venezuela now telling that one to find a way come out.
Yeah.
So what you are saying now is that
yes.
You are saying if.
Yes, my brother. Just a second. Yes, sorry. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Mr. Alex.
That's another thing. That's another thing that Black Panther just said. We cannot run away. We live in a unipolar world or bipolar world. America and Russia and China and the rest. We have to first of all put our heads together. I know Donald Trump influence right now with the whole world. Looking at what Nigeria has been to US, a menace. I think that there will be a way to make the INEC do the right thing now. Donald Trump will have his eyes on 2027 elections. Trust me. But we will not rely on that. We have to fight ourselves. Nobody's coming to do it for us. Thank you.
Exactly. If we're expecting Donald Trump to come down and come and talk about, come and check your votes and protect your vote for you. That is a joke. Nobody should. Donald Trump will always speak from White House. He cannot send delegate to come and monitor election. He cannot send the central to come and be party agent to us. We know what happened in the grassroots. These things are arranged in the grassroots. The last election, we saw what happened. People voted and their right was truncated outrightly. So we shouldn't be nobody. You will see it. This thing, this is a kind of forecast. You will see it when it's going to happen, and they will back it up with all their evil evidence and useless excuses. Nigeria will go in. That is it. So for me, I have not break anymore until the right thing is being done. I will not channel myself into this nonsense anymore because I suffered too much in 2023. I lamented, I suffered, my family suffered with me. I almost went into coma because of this nonsense country. Until they fix it, I'm not supporting anybody. Peter Obi should channel his spirit to how they're going to fix the electoral law, because without electoral transition, a proper transition, proper election, free and fair election, you can never have good leadership. And when you don't have good leadership, there is no way development can take place. No way in the world. Thank God most of us are in the Western world. We see the way it is done. Slight mistake, they correct it immediately. A prime minister of Britain told everybody, go home, lock down. He went to drink a bottle of wine, vino. He left the office because of that reason. Nigeria, they don't respect the rule of law. They disrespect it. They don't even know what is happening. People take laws into their hands. They celebrate evil people. They celebrate wrongdoings. They celebrate people that are truncating the effort of the masses. Then in such a system where the judiciary has compromised totally, then you are saying people should come and vote. To come and do what? People will die. People die in every election and nothing happens. That is the way it is. The system is babadash. We should fix the system before we talk about true governance. Until that is done, which I have known, there's no evidence that this will be done. You can't be doing the same thing and expect change. For you to change a narrative, you have to change the structure, change the system, and change the approach. Without all those things, nothing good comes out of evil doing at regular interval and continuous. It has a perpetual display of nasty, and I can use the word, Nigerian politicians, they are narcissists. Most of them are narcissists. The narcissists, they don't care about what you want. They care about what they want. Look at, if not for Donald Trump that spoke to our president, they didn't know that people that were dying on a daily basis was almost running to 1,000. They didn't know that the United Nations was watching them. They didn't know that the US was watching until Donald Trump said, this is what is happening in your country. And they came, just one strike. Look at what they've done. That is called serious government. You can't do the wrong thing and expect the right thing to be done. Prayer cannot change it. Look at Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. He spoke and he talked about Nigeria. Look at what he's doing in the Middle East. Action speaks louder than voice. It's not prayer. It's not magic. Do the right thing until you do the right thing. There is nothing that will come out of any nasty or wrong attitude. Nothing comes out of it. Or where you know, if goats go abroad, when it comes back, it's still a goat, can never change. The system must be changed, and it has to be done by us until Nigeria do this system that we are looking at now. If Donald Trump is trying to, you know, destroy these terrorists wherever they are, if we don't do our eternal work, we are going to have more problems. If we don't do our eternal work. So thank you very much. Happy New Year in advance. In the next few hours, we're going to be coming 2026. I pray that the Lord give us the spirit of togetherness and resilience. Mr. Najawash, I appreciate you for what you are doing. May God, follow you to the new year so that you have that spirit of continuity at all time. Thank you very much, everyone. My panelists, I greet you all. I appreciate you. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Prince Collins. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Midwest people, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Najawash. I greet the whole house, everybody. I greet you now. Happy New Year in advance. And the people who don't enter wherever they did for the word, I say Happy New Year to all of you. So, my brother, Prince Collins finished the whole matter because that was almost the direction I was going. The thing is this. I've come to realize that Nigeria politics, what is on ground is quite different from what we have been used to. Most of us that are in abroad, it's quite different at all. The mindset for our people back home somehow has been, I don't know, they've destroyed their senses of reason because of hardship, bad politics, bribing, self-exaggeration, and that determination for individuals to see every opportunity to stay their own. So as it is today, I don't think it's going to be a miracle for Peter Obi. There could even be that chances of explosion, they call it, whereby something they explode inside their own selves. Because Att-ack will contest anything contesting. Me, I'm very sure of that. Because they have their structure. Even Att-ack structure, what is his name? Amici is part of that structure. So they know themselves. But however, because of the reality on ground, it's like everybody's fed up. They may really muzzle themselves to say, okay, Tinubu, you must go. And they have to look inward to see how they can do that. But however, it's not going to be easy. Tinubu is not a man they are going to win easily. I've seen that very clear. Because most of the governors have defected to that party. They will use every tools available to make sure they do what they have promised. Like my state governor, that one has promised that is going to deliver a do for him. And I think they mean it. Because with what is happening in my state, these are all political issues. Very unfortunate they try to drag the palace to it. But however, all hope is not lost. I pray that we have a true Nigerian, because nowadays I don't even know who to campaign for. I'm not campaigning for Peter Obi. I'm not campaigning for Tinubu. I'm not campaigning for any Nigerian yet. Maybe as time progresses, I may see somebody that will say, okay, the way things are going, there's the need to throw weight behind this person. Because I'm really fed up when I look at the entire country. As Prince Collins said, if Peter Obi want to fight this fight, he should carry people that will help him to look at area of deficit. Because that political structure on ground, anybody that is ruling, any ruling party, that is able to form alliance with one region or the other, it will be very difficult for you to overturn them. I have to be honest, because the whole thing is, I think there's even a new law. I stand to be correct. I think this guy is here. I don't know who really is talking about law very well, because I heard that they were trying to change law that this voters card is no longer a requirement, so anybody can vote. Because since they started
is that not systematic ringing already?
Yes, because since they started that registry something, you see the number they used to call dropped significantly, because they can no longer call number anyhow.
They couldn't do that. They couldn't do that. They wanted it, but they couldn't go ahead with it.
Okay, thank you very much. So that one is also a good, it's also a positive something. So they still have to go far to make sure that there's proper transmission, because all these INEC can choose to do, or they can choose not to do if they don't change it. Tinubu is not going to be an easy man, except maybe he's so weak, something happens, he's sick. As far as he's in power, my brother, now very big fight. Oh. Is it Rivers State? Is it Delta State? I think the Delta State governor is already APC. So when they buy bread and they share rice and some money and all those things, you will see that people will change their mind. They don't even care about tomorrow. That's just another big problem, because they don't trust anybody. People will come and tell them heaven and earth, and they promise them, they visit them. At the end, they can't even, when things are happening, they can't even see the governor or maybe the president anymore. They will just be formulating policies without looking at the pains of the common man. So it's a serious issue. I pray that Peter will go far. I pray that anyone that want to rule Nigeria that have good intention, God should promote them for us. At this moment, I'm not fully supporting him, but I thank God that he has made a choice. He has joined these people. You have to discuss with them that this is our fatherland, because even all those people that are there, they were all once a leader. Everything is getting worse every day. Just as Colin said, how can America be the one telling other people are buying in Nigeria? Just imagine. Instead of we to be crying, even the citizen, we accepted. It's not like a normal thing. The president visited Benue, where 200 people, they buy almost one day, Abby. It was not a jamboree. Everybody were happy. Hey, president, don't come. Just imagine our mindset. So it's a very strong issue. They're coming back again. I want to thank my king, the Oba of Benin, for distancing the palace from the menace of APC and PDP in the street of Benin. I think those things, for me, my own analysis, personal one, is just a political toggery. PDP did it when Obaseki was there, because a city senator was landing in the airport of Benin. Abat carry all his gang. They waylay him. They almost tear his head in the presence of CP. The CP was even helpless. It's not because of they rushed that man to a tight room. They would have naked that senator like what they did to Pedro. And the CP have to wait and call the governor of the state. Obaseki came, they all settled it. Even in the presence of Obaseki, the man lost his cap. They still took it. So it's part of the politics. But all I will tell them, they should distance our palace from it. It's becoming too much. PDP cannot lose election and they will be saying it's Oba that campaign. Oba did not tell any of us who to vote for. The video is not there. If their shenanigan is making them to not to watch influence of the Oba in the heart of every Edo people, it's their own failure. That's not our business. So if they think it's not relevant, let them do what they do. The body movement will speak. And that's all. So please, we are appealing. Let peace reign in our land. Finally, any political structure on ground, Edo people should put up their heads and try to reposition themselves. Nigeria is now a place of interest. It's not more than that. Individual, tribal interest. Go and look at the state they wanted to create. It is your land they want to come and bucanize to create state for themselves. Even dragging everywhere, insulting their head, saying all manners of useless histories that they cannot defend, just to claim people's territory, just because you practice hospitality without I would like to say Libra over Libra that we have been doing. So we have to watch people's signature very well before we start throwing our weight behind people, because the greed and selfishness and wickedness against truth is too much. And that is why we find ourselves in the situation we find ourselves today as a Benin. We trusted that we can build this country. We trusted we can work together. But the structure of Wazobia and this so-called INEC is evil. Since 1990 today, look at what they have created. Boko Haram, ISWAP, cash. I don't want to use that word. Just hold and go keep and come. They say, why am I go bring money? Just look at what they have given. Go to primary school, no roof across the country. Anthony Joshua visited his fatherland. You see the connection. The man regretted. No ambulance, nothing. The state governors sit down. They receive allocation. They don't work. Federal government will go and send Niger Delta oil money and share it among them. Tribes are not dragging for more state for their tribal interest. It's very clear. They can't deny it. So that federal government can bring more. Why not tell your governor to generate money if you are serious to really pay workers and run their administration? So as they are waiting, they don't care. No ambulance. Somebody just called me, a friend of mine here. He called me out. They had an accident in Nigeria. Tony Joshua, this. I said, yes. It's a serious one. I said, why were there no ambulance? I said, I have not watched the video. I have to, skip myself out of it. I don't want to speak too much. Because they ask us here all the time they want to visit our country. They love to go and know the place. If you have all these foreign friends here, they are willing. But what is on ground is totally shame. Look at our country. So we need to really position ourselves. Our politicians should wake up. Nigeria is not a place where they should not negotiate what they want. People have exposed their attention with all the electoral reform, state creation. So you should wake up and look at where you find yourselves. And that is my advice. I'm not supporting anybody for now. I have to see what is on ground in the future. We can't jump into any wagon again where people only have their own brothers to go and be appointed in political positions, and we will talk and talk, they will not listen. Is that not what Tinubu is doing? When they want to campaign, they all came to South. So look at all the juicy positions. They don't even know people. Even the Yorubas, they are appointing Lagosians. They don't even care whether people are from, very few from other places. So it's sad. The other late president, Buhari of blessed memory, he has done his own. Whether it's good or bad, I cannot criticize his name. But what he did is, when he was there, he appointed all his tribals men. So we have our ethnic nationality in our heart more than the country. Let us be honest. So if that is the cost, then we must also negotiate our interest before we start saying, okay, good, we are going to work with you. So that is my submission on that. I thank you, Elvis. I thank everybody. The orientation we can give to our people, let's try. We have tried it before. From diaspora, we did it in governors' election. But the reality on ground is no longer encouraging. If you are talking to them, they don't listen anymore. People have paid them. Thank you, Nigeria. Bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Midwest people. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Okay, before I call on Madarita, I would like to appreciate Saddam. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Then Julius, Anthony, thank you very much for your super chat as well. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. Okay, guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. As we hear from the last person on the panel, Madarita, it's good to have you on the show. We don't miss you tired, don't be small. Madarita, you don't go enjoy your holiday, come back. Welcome back, man. Talk.
Elvis. Elvis, almost.
Don't carry us.
Mommy diaspora.
You not carry us along. You not carry us along. You just go himself.
Never people should leave me alone, I beg. Today's the last day of the year. My lovely mommy, Mama the Mama, Yenoge. Mommy, I love you very much. Very, very much. And Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Greetings to you, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, Midwest people. Domosa, has been a while. And Prince Colin, Domosa. And also greetings to everyone in the comment section, Mr. Pansat, Sendam, Aboazi. I haven't heard from Debsy and, every other person who's watching from home. I'm sorry that I came late. I don't know what has been said so far, but I'm sure what has been said has been very informative and educative. Okay, listen to what Prince Collins and Midwest Republic were talking about in terms of the politics and Mr. Elvis, your topic, Peter Obi finally Decamped to ADC. Well, I don't know. This is my opinion. And my opinion will be based on what we experienced in the 2023 presidential election. And this is pre-election and post-election trauma. I choose to call it a trauma because it's a trauma. Trauma is not just physical, it's something that happens within you, within your heart and your brain. Something is going on.
It's trauma, no other word to explain it. Thank you very much.
And what every well-meaning Nigerian who wanted to change experienced during the 2023 election was trauma. And a lot of us are still having, we are still experiencing it. So if I say today that the fact that Peter Obi has decamped to ADC, it doesn't give me hope. I would say that. And that trauma we experience, we are seeing a hybrid of that trauma as we go along on a daily basis. Yes, it's not just another one, it's a hybrid. Many people are defecting to APC for whatever reasons. People who we thought were human beings actually are animals in human skin. We still have the electoral reforms that hasn't been changed. The electoral law has not been changed. The processes are still the same. We have the same corrupt judiciary system. We have the same corrupt security system. We have the same corrupt administrative system. We have the same corrupt electoral system. Where do we go from here? Does political party really matter in Nigeria? Of course not. It doesn't. Because you can be elected through and the umbrella of the PDP. And while you are in that, when you have been elected by the people who believed in you, who loved you, who sacrificed for you, once you get to that seat, constitutedly, you switch to the powers that be for another political party. So therefore, being a political party is not really, it doesn't really matter in Nigeria anymore. Let's just not kid ourselves. Now, I know before you need to go into an election, if you're interested in serving the people, you ought to be under a political party. Peter Obi's defection into ADC, I believe it was the last straw that he had. And I respect him for that. I still respect Peter Obi immensely. I still believe in him. My mind still gets towards the vision. When he speaks, I can grasp the vision he has for Nigeria. I can grasp the potentials he believes Nigeria has. Even the potential Nigerians, especially the youths, have. I understand it. I believe it. And Peter Obi believes it. However, the environment in which someone like Peter Obi is part of, it's like there's a kind of, it's as if they want to suck out his glory, suck out his ideas, his beliefs, his aspirations, his inspiration towards it's like just sucking him in. And this is where he had to decamp to ADC, where you also have the likes of the midget of Kaduna, the one who, well, he confessed it, I'm not going to say allegedly, brought in these urchins from the Sahel, who we turned out to be Boko Haram just because of the desperation of the Fulanis to just get power. He has said it. So it's not allegedly. The midget from Kaduna and the likes of Mikano still belonging to ADC. The likes of, what's his name? David Mark. Oh my God. The likes of Amechi being in ADC and Peter Obi is there. To me, Peter Obi is just the Chihuahua. That's what he is amongst all these people. All the other ones are good dogs. Or I don't know what is a mastiff, I will call them. Peter Obi is a Chihuahua among all these guys over there. I don't know. I don't think we are privy to know what has been said behind the scenes, what agreements must have been made. But the issue is the likes of the midget from Kaduna, his purpose of entering into the ADC, this is something that this man has come to say openly. He has a personal vendetta with the current administration. It has nothing to do with development of Nigeria. And such a person is in that party, and Peter Obi belongs there. The man from the man from Adamawa State, to be precise, the former vice president, Atiku, to be precise as well. He's a very rich man. When I said it before, when you have very wealthy men, they tend to be very bored. And so they tend to make a jest of people, or just to like, let me just play this game like perpetually, and let's just see, because I'm bored. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with my money. So I might as well just, enjoy the popularity and just enjoy the game that's been played. That's how I see Atiku. It has nothing to do with development of Nigeria. It has nothing to do with like even development of even Adamawa City as it is now. So these strange bedfellows, I'm not hopeful. With these few points of mine, I'm not really hopeful. I'm praying Peter Obi would win, yes, but he's the company into there is as a result of he had the last straw. Yes, he had the last straw, and this is where he has been pushed to. I feel that the only way Nigeria will change, Nigerians will be the only one to change Nigeria. Forget about politics or democracy. We have two options. One option, this is my own opinion. One option is if Peter Obi wants to join ADC and everybody comes together and support this man, the apparatus that is in charge of the system that would produce a president is in the hand of the man from Bodilon. What's going to happen? Maybe we should practice the Sri Lanka method. Yes. Or Egyptian method. The second option is the introduction of external forces. It's unfortunate that I'm saying this, but this world is not, I don't even know where to even start with that, because what I want to say is even a different topic on its own. But I'm just going to say that the third force will be something external that will be scary to the current administration, that they would cower down eventually to their demands, or by some sort of divine immaculate change or immaculate epiphany of these people deflecting to APC. When that time comes, all of them will say, you know what, we don't want you. That's a divine intervention. Yes. I'm just praying that divine intervention will come up, because the apparatus, the tools in which you want to make this bread, the people own the flour, the sugar, the yeast, they even own the oven. Without the oven, they own the heat. Without the heat, the bread cannot rise. So what are we talking about? If Peter Obi is just the flour, so what about the other ingredients? Okay, if you manage to get all the ingredients together, how is the bread going to be baked? Is it with natural air? It needs the oven. The person that owns the oven is the man from Bodilon. That is our reality. Now, if Peter Obi is galvanizing ADC, like I said, we don't really know the information, the people, the ESCO, the leaders in each state in Nigeria that are going to man this, the ADC when the time comes, but these people, can they be trusted? Because people have price. Let me tell you, people have a price. It is 5% of Nigerians that don't have a price. Yes, I'm saying it. Even the Labour Party, those agents, they had price. They had a price, and they will betray. I'm sorry to break your heart, but that's our reality. Nigeria, Nigerians, my people, in case you don't, it's not the Nigeria that you know of 5 years ago. It has changed. The people have changed. Many people are angry. Many people are wicked. Many people don't even look back with their wickedness. They don't look back. I am telling you, I've experienced it. They don't look back because hunger, anger has enveloped Nigeria as we know it today. I don't know how Peter Obi does it. That man is a good man, as far as I know. Because even in the midst of all these vices, he's still standing positive, hopeful. Yes, he's still hopeful, standing positive. And for me, I feel kind of pain when I just say ADC, but I say, you know what is Peter Obi? Because the likes of the immediate from Kaduna does not have the same ideology with Peter Obi. So what are they going to talk about? Same thing with Mikano. Same thing with David Mark. Yes. So like, I don't know. It's like night and day. I don't know what Peter Obi is all is up. You know what is planning behind his elbow or whatever. I don't know, but I just pray that there's be some sort of divine intervention. I'm not being religious here, but I believe that as long as you're a human being, you can be used by God for anything, no matter who you are or what you've done. Yes. God can even use the man from Bodlon, and the man just wake up and they say, you know what? I don't want to be president anymore. No matter what anybody, he has said it. God can do that. People might say, oh, what's he talking about? Is a pipe dream. You can call it a pipe dream. But that's just what I believe. As long as you're a human being, as long as anything that's been created by man, democracy has been created by man, it can be altered. Yes, but when something is being stamped by God, it can never be altered except God wants to change it. But as long as it's man-made, in fact, laws can be changed. Yes, law is man-made. Or in fact, a system of government can be changed because it's man-made. Democracy, the Nigeria of today, democracy is not what we should be practicing. Yes. Democracy is not what Nigeria should be practicing today. In fact, we are not even ripe for the real democracy. We're not even close to 1%. We're not. Why the minus? We're not. So what we're practicing is everybody do as you like. Anybody with the strongest man is the one that owns the power. And the strongest man, the strongest mafia is the one that owns the power, and he can go against the law. The law does not apply to him. It's selective. That's what we're practicing. It's not democracy.
Madam Rita.
Yes, sir.
You know where I want you to. First of all, let me use this time to greet you. I interrupted, but let me use this time to greet
It's okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir.
See, let me just say this. You see, when you mentioned that, when you made that comparison with Peter Obi and all those shenanigans that are, all those crooked people that are already existing there, it's scary. But
yeah.
You see, I looked at it. I'm not unaware of all those things, but I looked at it. I take my cue from the United States politics. You know, when Donald Trump, you know, all his life, he has been a Democrat. When all of a sudden in 2013, Donald Trump just switched to be a Republican, it was like, it's not going to be possible. It's not going to happen. But we also what happened and what is going on now. As a matter of fact, now he's in charge of the Republican Party.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm looking at it from that way, and I'm just trying to be positive, and also from the fact that Mr. Obi will always say, and I want to believe that he will hold to that. He said, if the man at the top is not stealing, nobody will steal.
That's a fact.
It will be very, very minimal. But
that's a fact.
So I think it's possible. And as he always say, change is possible.
Change is possible.
Yeah.
You know, I guess that's why he's just continually speaking, talking, you know, trying to be positive. But Mr. Jonathan, the reality of the Nigeria, forget all these administrative Nigerians of Nigeria, typical Nigerians of today. It's not the Nigerians of 5 years ago. Their character, attitude, mentality is completely different. That's something we have to even deal with, the mindset. And that's why democracy does not fit the mindset of Nigerians right now.
Madam Rita.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for a second. There are two things that will happen to Nigeria in the election, 2027, working towards the election. It's either we make it or we break it. I want all of us to put our mindset on that. It's either we make it or we break it. Because what is going on now Nigeria is on the table of the international world, and immigration is on the table too. There are so many things that is on the table, and the Nigerian state is very, very important to the extent that the Israel Prime Minister has to speak in this guise on towards that. And 2 days ago, he went to get clearance to attack Iran again, and the president gave go ahead. So we should be very careful not to forget the geopolitics and the interest of all the leaders of the world focusing on Nigeria, because Nigeria has now become a den of terrorists. So we should look into that, because that will play a major role in whether Nigeria will stay together or Nigeria will break. You see, that will make it or will break it. It is very clear. Not be say they talk, you people can see by yourself. If you know what the leaders are talking, the way they are going into countries and telling the leadership of that country directly, not going to the back door, directly, straight. So we should look into that, because the world leaders are interested in Nigeria now, because it is clear that what the next generation need is right in Nigeria, and they are going to dictate it, whether we like it or not. Thank you.
And thank you. And another thing too, give us our mandate. Oremi, how you doing? I'm just seeing you now. Just heard your voice.
I greet you, Madam Rita. I mean, good evening, good morning,
Happy New Year in advance.
my sister. Same to you. Well, if you allow me talk, if I
I was finished. I was making my point, but I'll allow you to speak if you want to say something.
Honestly, what you said is actually right on point. Mama, that's where I greet you, Mr. Elvis. I greet you and everybody on the panel. It's just right on point. I think to Mr. Jonathan's point, right? We must also understand that although we practice democracy, but the terrain at which you're trying to compare Nigeria with the issue of Donald Trump and all that, I think is probably, I would say, is kind of different, because we have criminals that don't. There are policies in this country where I live and I'm driving right now that actually that works. That, see, Donald Trump, for example, would have brought down this country maybe 4 or 6 or 7 years ago, but for the piece of paper called Constitution. I mean, the thing that I'm always grateful for as an American is the fact that we have that paper, and that paper put everybody in check, including the man that sits in the helm of affair as the president of the country. That paper called the Constitution put everybody in check. Now, in the terrain called Nigeria, even though that paper is there, in the first place, like Black Panther will always shout, yeah, make, and I'm not meaning the shout in the negative way, calling Abdul Salam out, telling us how that this just one single man wrote that Constitution. That thing has put us into trouble. Now we now see how they break everything, destroy the system, and then just put everybody into trouble. So for me, it's a good comparison, but also let's also look at the terrain at which we are comparing those things. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And yeah, so I still support Peter Obi, but I'm thinking the ADC might betray him. And I don't know. Shakespeare would say, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown." He's the one who knows how heavy the crown is, Peter Obi. But I still support Peter Obi completely. I support him, and I feel that at this time, and this I don't know. Somebody has said it before. We have people who are even better than Peter Obi in Nigeria, but for now, the only Chihuahua among these bulldogs is Peter Obi. Even the bulldogs, as big as they are, the mastiff, as big as they are afraid of Peter Obi, and that is grace. And that is grace. They are richer than him. They have more influence than him. They are very dangerous, but they are scared of Peter Obi. You see, everywhere.
Margarita, can I put something there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know why they are afraid? It's because of the youth. The youth want change.
Yes, because see,
the muscle of the youth behind the man is what they are afraid of. You know.
Let me give you this. Let me give you guys a scenario. A room is very dark, pitch black. But there's one tiny, teeny, weeny hole that brings out a light. You know, they say light is I don't know those of who are science students, what they say about light. You know, it goes in a prism, or let's say there's a box now. That box is pitch black. But once there's a tiny hole, and there's a light coming out from outside, that tiny hole can bring light to that pitch black box. Peter Obi is that tiny hole. That's why I always use a chihuahua as an example. Is that tiny hole, because once that tiny hole starts to get bigger and bigger, it envelopes the darkness. And that is one thing, one of the reasons why they are very scared, including the man from Bodlon. They're not sleeping. The likes of Daniel Boala and those big-mouthed elephants, they'll keep just scared, because that tiny voice, that voice of conscience, is still speaking. Because I don't know how heavy the crown is in Peter Obi's head. Many of us might never even know how heavy it is. But he's still speaking. There's something that is driving him. And I believe one of those things that's driving Peter Obi to speak, regardless of the threats he's receiving, is the love of his nation and the love of people. Peter Obi loves people. He's a people.
Madam Rita.
Yes, sir.
I think also if you look at Peter Obi, and then maybe his kind of his practice, for example, maybe religion or way of life or value that he lives for, I think one of the major things also driving him is empathy. That guy is so empathetic. He just, like you said, I mean, and empathy also evolve around love. He just have that mind of, what can I do to better the life of people? Like, I don't want to leave them the same way I met them. And that's what you see in Anambra State. How can a governor, like in Nigeria, we know what is happening in Nigeria, and a man left money that could build international airport for that state? Man, it's just empathy, compassion that is driving that man. And hopefully they allow him, because that's what we need now. Like you said, there are much better people than him. I mean, Mr. Evans made comparison here of Obi Ezekwesili. These are people that you know, they just have the love of the nation, just want to see things work. I mean, I was watching somewhere in Houston where people are just singing, they are just coming together, and I see our diversity. You see Nigeria Delta sing, you see Yoruba man sing, you see our diversity make us stronger. But these evil people just plunge everything. That's my pain. So Peter Obi is being driven by empathy and compassion. That's all I can say.
Let it be known that, thank you very much, my brother. Let it be known that, okay, it's been announced today, right? Peter will be going to Decamped to ADC. Let it be known that as for tomorrow, the likes of Daniel Boala, whatever his name is, Renomoki, Bayanonuga, and those urchins that have defected to ADC, including Opu Uzodinma, they would say, a man that left APGA, a man that could not hold APGA, a man that could not hold PDP, a man that could not hold Labour, is not defecting to ADC. They will say, that's not a serious man. They will say, that's a desperate man. That's not a man that wants to be president. He's just desperate. They will say all kinds of, in fact, they will say he's an agent. He's working for Mikano. Please, we should expect those, and we shouldn't be deterred.
Or even working for Tinubu.
But Madam Rita, which politician in Nigeria has not, moved from one party? Even Tinubu himself.
You know when it comes to Peter Obi now, Mr. Jonathan, you know when it comes to Peter Obi, it's different.
It's a different.
But other people do it.
It's a different terrain.
If other people do it, if they want to do it, they will not make. They will write an episode. It's coming.
I know, but we have to counter them anyways. We will not just sit down.
Mr. Jonathan,
right now. Sorry. Before I forget,
it not make any difference. But to an average Nigerian, you and I can now do a conscience cleansing and tell them that don't mind them, because even Tinubu himself has decamped before. Boala left Mikano and now speaking for a drug baron. So you and I will now do the conscience cleansing for Nigeria.
The Minister of Aviation, Professor Skiamo, that was side by side with that great lawyer, Gani Fawemi, who is he defending today? I want to say something. Peter Obi, What Peter Obi needs, in fact, as at yesterday, not even now, said that he has gone to ADC, is multiple spokesmen, erudite spokesmen that can continually speak up with authority, without fear or favor, that are very informed. A communication specialist, that's what he needs desperately. I mean, desperately.
Madam Rita.
That will be speaking against, can I finish please? That can be speaking against the likes of, they're going to come out, all these rats coming on social media or going to Arise or NT or whatever. As they're speaking, Peter Obi should be, there should be a plethora of outspoken men and women coming to counteract this is fire for fire. If not, it's not that 10 people will speak, they will have only one person come, like how we had what's his name, Kenneth Okonkwo come here, everybody wants to look up. No, we should have 200 or 500, like better than Kenneth Okonkwo. That's one of the major thing he needs now, because we have people who are continually speaking, who are well informed, educated, and very vast and understand politics. They need to speak out. People will start listening to them, not just Peter Obi alone. And because people need to see the reflection of themselves speaking up, and they become believable. Peter Obi has been speaking for a long time. Everybody has heard him. We need to hear something. Erudite men and women come out to speak. They are well informed about politics, give information. When these people come to lie, correct it, come out and educate the people more. Because people need to see a reflection of themselves in Peter Obi. So that's one major thing he needs. He needs right now. We cannot practice the trauma that we are still going through of the pre and post 2023 election. The trauma cannot linger. It cannot, even if it's not healed, it cannot linger. It can't be the same. So Peter Obi, if he's ready to be president, if he becomes the candidate that they've chosen, these are the kinds we don't want to hear Rufai anymore. We don't want to see new people. What's the name of this guy? This guy from this Hausa guy, Tanko, Yunusa Tanko. The likes of Yunusa Tanko, people that can come out better than Yunusa Tanko, better than Kenneth Okonkwo, that can come out and speak every single day. I know it costs money, but these people, if they are hungry for a new nation, let me tell you, if Peter Obi this is from across the entire country, north, south, east, west, central, that are outspoken, young men and women coming out every single day, giving people reasons why APC should not come back 2027. I'm telling you, trust me, ADC will go. In fact, it will be wilder than Labour Party. But if he doesn't have erudite spokespersons, trust me, it's just going to be very lukewarm, and it will be very, very disappointing. Information, the person who speaks on behalf of your party is very important in politics. In Nigeria, you need vicious speakers. I deliberately use the word vicious because we are dealing with a very dark country. When I mean dark, I'm not talking about skin complexion. We are dealing with dark entities, very, very dark entities. And when they come out, they're coming out in full force. So we have to come out in triple force to go against these dark entities in terms of communication. Very important. Very, very important. Mr. Nigeria Watch cannot do it alone. No. Peter Obi cannot do it alone. Peter Obi cannot have Yunusa Tanko can do it alone. If anybody who is lily-livered or anybody who is not well informed or who is not very astute, please don't come out and speak. You can speak in your little enclave, but we're talking about, we are dealing with dark entities, very dark. So we need people to come out and speak, educate the people, make comparisons. When Daniel Bola comes out to speak a lie, you come out and counteract it and further broad the topic so people will have an idea that this person just come to this thing. They'll be so disgraced that before they can come out, they know that Peter Obi's person is coming. Somebody is coming to counteract them, and that person is very sharp. So we need sharp people, because the man from Babylon, they're also camping very sharp people. They are preparing them from across the world. I kid you not. That has to happen if Peter Obi wants to be, if he's the presidential candidate of ADC. That also has to happen. Very, very sharp and vicious speakers. Yes, if Eunice Atanko is listening, Mr. Elvis, please. This is not a joke. Oh. We're talking about a country. Oh. And these people are not ready to leave. They have a lot of parasites all over, traitors all over. Yes, even within the ADC, they have traitors there. And I still believe, I don't know. I still sort of believe that ADC belongs to Article. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I just have. It's like there's an itch. I'm finding somewhere to scratch that itch, but I don't know where to. I just feel, and that's why I'm not kind of hopeful. That's why my first statement is like I'm not very hopeful of him joining in ADC, but I'm hopeful of Peter Obi being the one to like start the engine to transform Nigeria. But being the ADC, he was pushed there. That was his last resort. That's why he went there. Yes, sir.
I want us to go and watch the past statements of Peter Obi, because now I'm not following all these things that people are doing or talking. We have to be very focused on words of people now, because that in their word there is gimmick there. I want us to go and look at what Peter Obi spoke about, and look at what Peter Obi spoke when we all were saying, Peter Obi, it's time for you to decide where to join. Just look at that statement he made 2 days ago. Then before they started all this journey, Peter Obi made one statement after. I want us to go and watch the man's statement, because Peter Obi is not somebody that will come out and just talk. Anything he wants to do is in his word. He will lie it in his word, and it's left for us to analyze critically his word. The 2027 or there about this election, it's not going to be we decide. These people you are seeing, all this article, all of them, their records are all out there. Yeah, I'm still saying it, but I know events by February, events will come up. It is not we per se, quote and unquote, that we decide. Even the oligarchs that are in Nigeria, it is not them themselves that will decide, because if you look at the Nigerian governance, all of them are 75% are sponsors of terrorist influence. Therefore,
I believe so.
If you look at the geopolitics now, they are trying to turn the table because they don't want anywhere where terrorists is having influence. They are accusing the Turkey president now. I hope you guys have heard the accusation. European bodies are making it in now. They are accusing now. Go and see this online now. So everybody should be very mindful and watchful. Let us not overtalk. Let us be watchful and look at the body movement of so many world leaders, because they are focusing on Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Elvis has rang the bell. I want to say my New Year message, but Mr. Elvis,
okay,
I'm waiting for.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Happy New Year. I know people who are in Europe and in Nigeria. You guys are going to get to 2026 very soon. Right now it's just past 4 p.m. in Toronto time. I just want to say thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for 2025. I want to thank, I don't know, in fact, me saying thank you, I feel it's not really enough, but I have to say it. Thank my lovely mommy Diaspora, who I love so much, and everybody in the comment section that comes in every day. I don't know if I start calling names now and I miss some people's name, some people will be offended. But you know what? That's not really my problem if you're offended, because I'm a human being and I'm meant to forget people's names. Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, give us a mandate 2026. Are you still going to change that name to give us a mandate? Mr. Odua, Mr. Lewis, Dr. CM, Midwest people, my sister Irene Finest, and the callers too, Madam Deborah and Madam Origin. I've not heard from her for a long time. Mr. Pansat, Martina Obasui, Debsy, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. I pray that you come into the panel 2026. Stella Imasemedo, What is that our sister whose cousin was kidnapped. I just pray that I don't know, I've forgotten her name now, my brain, Mr. Elvis, help me. I pray that your cousin is being released very soon. I hope, Madam Eugenia, yes. And I don't know, so many people, my brain right now, I can't remember. Anyway, I really appreciate you all. Mr. Elvis, I do not take you for granted. I may not be here every day, but I do not take you for granted. I am very proud of you. I am very proud of what you have been doing and what you are still doing. And I'm very proud of the people who come here constantly, teaching, educating, inspiring. Everybody that comes to the comment section, even the panelists, on days where they don't feel like coming, but Mr. Elvis kind of gives us some kind of energy to come in. Thank you. You guys are great men. In fact, I don't think I've appreciated the men that come to Nigeria Watch. I love you all. That's what I would just say now. I highly respect you guys. But if you do anyhow, you see anyhow for me. And the reason why you are saying anyhow is because I love you enough to make you change to be better men, right? So I really appreciate you guys for coming. And Mr. Elvis, you're just a great man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet.
I am not leaving. Please. I haven't finished. Please, 2026. Please stop interrupting people, Mr. Black Panther. Please learn from that one.
You don't leave yet.
And as I was saying,
you don't continue. I don't give you tonic.
I forgot Mr. Alex, my brother. Mr. Alex, oh my God. You see, many people's names are coming now. I have Mr. Alex, and there's this other guy that comes from Benin. I've forgotten. And there's one Yoruba man that has 5 wives.
What about Tiobala?
Tiobala.
The fiber optics man. Where is he?
I believe that one there. That one.
Please, I need to be quick, because I know Mr. Elvis will go for midnight service now. It's still afternoon.
Elvis don't go anywhere. Which one?
What do you mean? He's a family man. Come.
He not go anywhere. Now only the family man.
Black Panther. This is 2026.
Now only the family man.
Anybody is attacking Mr. Elvis, I'm going to attack you. So please just watch
it. Sit down. You know they
just watch it. Watch it.
Blood all of us.
People talking now.
Now only get
I am making my speech. I've forgotten what I have forgotten a lot of things I want to say. I've forgotten a lot of things, but what I can remember. What I can remember now.
Round up on time so I can give my submission.
Now, Jimmy.
The privilege where you use here is plenty.
What privilege? I'm making a speech. Please be quiet. Mute yourself.
You are making speech for the past 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Apart from
Nigeria was they laugh. If you go cut our time, Nigeria fight, I go fight you.
As long as Mr. Jonathan is not complaining, Black Panther, mute yourself, please.
I not complain. I talk to Mr. Nigeria Watch directly. You know what? I know where they go.
Okay, you've made your point, but I just want to say we don't just come here to talk about politics. We also come here to talk about what's happening socially, things that people should learn from, man and woman issues, family issues, children issues, generally like world issues as well. And I can say that I'm so proud to be part of this Nigeria Watch family, and I'm privileged. I would say I'm so privileged to know a lot of you. I am so privileged and I'm so grateful. And everything goes down to Mr. Nigeria Watch. He is the glue that glues everyone's together. And Mommy Diaspora that comes here constantly. You see, when I say I love that woman, it's from the most secret place of my heart. I know why I say so, and I mean it. I'm not just saying it because love is an easy word to say. Please, I'm speaking on behalf of myself. She's an example of a great woman.
Are you Dangote?
She's an example of. I'm speaking about my mommy. Please be quiet.
Are you politics now?
Oh, you guys should can you tell her to be quiet? Because I don't understand.
Are you Dangote that you are monopolizing her? Are you Dangote?
I am the only woman in this panel
the
today.
sons and daughters of mommy are playing politics around mommy. I'm going to continue.
Listen, mommy is not a politician. Mommy is a loving mother. There's no favorite.
Is she a Dangote that you are monopolizing her?
I ask that question.
Give us our mandate at Black Panther. You guys are the root children in this house, because you could see the elder Mr. Jonathan, the very gentle Mr. Lewis, and the
You don't
very
know say that we
Don't
be the
very
worry.
master
gentle
chairs where they stand
Midwest.
for mommy
The
side.
very gentle Midwest is watching
See,
you
don't
people.
worry. Those
What
ones,
are they?
those
The
ones.
both of you are little children,
Don't
last
worry.
born, that are disturbing us
We
here.
agree with the
Don't
little
worry.
children. Give the little
Don't worry.
children
It's good.
chance to
Oh
love
It's good
my
their
for the house.
mommy.
Don't worry. Those ones, they
They
know
are
what
so difficult. Anyway, let me just finish. I just want to say Oba Atokpe, and
It's
we're coming
it's
to 2026. There's a whole lot going on, and it's not just about Nigeria, in our lives as well. Please, if you know that you can do better, do better. If you know that you have been a bad father, you have been a bad friend, you have been a bad husband, you have been a bad child, as we enter into 2026, please try to change. You know yourself. You know who you are. You know your lapses. You know your weaknesses. You know who you have hurt. Try to change. This is the last warning. Many people didn't make it to today. Many people will pass on today. They didn't have a chance to change. If you know you have certain things that you need to change, seek help. Don't be proud about it. Seek help and change. It's not just about coming to talk and laugh, but after here, there are things that happen in your own personal life, and you know that you need to correct it. You know that you need help. Seek help. Anybody who laughs at your pain is laughing at it themselves. So, my dear brothers and sisters, change to be better in 2026. That's all that matters. Mr. Elvis, God bless you, sir. I really appreciate you. And it's like, I really don't know what else to say, but
But
I just want to say, I want to say thank
the
you.
longer it stays, it's going to be here. So, round up on
Mr.
time.
Elvis, thank you and happy 2026. 2026 is going to be good for us.
You are
Thank
still
you
hugging
very
the
much.
mic, oh.
You guys did not allow me to lose. My speech was actually 1 hour.
The
But I
longer you hug
was
the mic, the
reading
longer you keep
2
saying
minutes.
this.
It's okay.
I say Madam Rita go
I
use the
forgive
privilege
you. Thank
finish.
you.
I trust her. She know they take.
The longer you hug
She
the
know they
mic, you are
distance herself
holding
for that
Mr. Elvis.
privilege. Oh.
Thank you. Well, I know it's not my turn now. Thank you very much. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Mr. Elvis, I greet you. I know that
Thank you,
you
my
are
brother. Thank you
doing
very
well.
much.
You are doing well. You are doing well. Thank you
Wonderful
for
submission. God bless you.
all
Go
that
ahead,
you have done and you continue to do for the country. We appreciate you. God will continue to bless you and your family. The next year is going to be a great year. It's going to be a blessed year. More wins, more blessings in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. We do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Well, I think what we are going to just probably speak is on the issue of Peter Obi having a more spokesperson, and I think maybe the message can be on the fact that Ebola can leave a Mekano and then go and be campaigning for the criminal baron. Peter Obi also can make his own choice. But one certain is that Boala's choices is evil. Peter Obi's choices is a good choice. Now, if they were not afraid of him, why would they plant evil men in Labour Party to the point that the chairman of Labour Party, Abure, is now a criminal? I mean, also a criminal. So that means they are scared of Peter Gregory Obi. So Nigerians, you and I, like when Amrita said, will be the spokespersons for Peter Gregory Obi. In your family, you can speak on his behalf. At your workplace, you can speak on his behalf. In your little community, you can speak on on behalf of Peter Obi. When people ask you why does he keep changing party, tell them Tinubu also has changed party several times. They are doing their own for evil. Peter Obi is doing his own for good. And Peter Obi would not have changed party if they don't infect that party and then destroy the party. And because he wants a change, he has to move and see what he needs to do just to get our country better. So, Madam Rita, I mean, honestly, your submission is just right on point. Because by tomorrow, I bet you, by tomorrow you see Boala talking. But Nigerians can put to Boala, Mr. Criminal, Boala, allegedly, because of the platform. You left Mikano and now campaigning for a criminal drug baron that you say with your mouth that he didn't went to Chicago University. He forfeited $450,000. So what has changed? And then he will answer you only and only if People like Shewa Kimbaloye can do a better job, can do a good job for the country, knowing fully well that the country is plundered into destruction. If men can speak on behalf of him, and why should men speak on Peter on behalf of him? This is the most viable person that we have. There are better choices than him out there, but they have not come forth. They have not put their name on the ballot. In as much as we have him on his name on the ballot, he's the most viable person. And so you and I must continue to speak for him. And why we are speaking is because we want a better country. We want to change. Nigeria has to change. Nigeria has to change. The country has to change. These criminals, the man from Bodilum, Wike, and the likes of them, they don't care. They don't care. The country destroyed today, they jet out. But you and I that have our families back there, we have maybe our businesses there, we have investment there. What are we going to do if this country is destroyed? And that must be our question to these criminals. We must not allow them. So Nigerians, every fight to save the country is on you, both in diaspora and even on ground in the country. Someone like Mr. Elvis is paying his own due.
What happened? Can anybody hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, goes Amanda, we lost you there. Okay, let me just move on to the next person. Sir Louis, please talk to us. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. Sir Louis, you are not there.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my dear panelists, and those who are listening to us. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora, and everyone. I just joined, and I didn't even know you came online today. December 31st. It's a very busy day. I'm more preparing to leave very soon because we have a mass ministration today. I'm going to be ministering on the keyboard. So while I saw I think Lady Rita was talking, so I joined. I want to thank everyone. This year was a very dramatic year with several events that came up from January to today. We had several issues, political, domestic issues that affects our states. Please go. Sorry, this young boy. That affects the states and that affects the country at large. But today we are all here and we are still standing strong and still holding on to uprightness and trying to hold on to our own conviction that Nigeria will work. So I want to say well done to everybody. Well done to Mr. Elvis. First of all, let me just commend you for this great job. Sometimes it's not convenient for you. It's not something that there are times where you want to do something else. There are times where sometimes you come up here, you see you were not supposed to be online that day, but because of your commitment to, want to, promote this platform where you have people coming to submit their opinions and their message regarding the Nigerian issues, you still come up line to do that. And I say, well done to you. Well done to your good works. And this is the last day of this year. And I just pray that this new year we are entering, 2026, will be a great year for everyone here. That this mindset we have, towards Nigeria, I pray that God will raise thousands and millions of Nigerian people to know that the power is in our hands. The power is in our hands to change. The power is in our hands to actually demand good governance, to demand electoral reform. I think it was a gentleman, while I was listening some minutes ago, he talked about he doesn't believe in the upcoming election because there's no electoral reform. So Peter Obi, with the ADC, he doesn't think they're going to be victory. For me, I want Peter Obi to, when Peter Obi flags up his presidential campaign, then Nigerian people will wake up. Many people, of course, those who voted for him before, the momentum is going to be far more higher. I do understand that President Tinubu has done a lot to You spend billions of the Nigerian money that should be spent on infrastructure, money that should be spent to develop, different rural parts of the country. They are being spent on politics. And this is the reason why I think that we've adopted the most expensive system of government that costs billions of naira annually. This is why I love the UK. They don't spend much and they achieve more. We still more, and still we don't achieve anything. And that is something I really do not admire. But my vision or my prayer is, even if Tinubu succeed in rigging the election, the Nigerian people will still go and vote, and it will still be obvious that Obi won the election. Because I'm convinced that if Obi flags up a presidential campaign, Obi is going to win the upcoming election. That personally, I know that. And if they want to continue rigging, the rigging is going to be so loud. And right now, the US community is now getting so involved in knowing what is happening now. Because with the man we have at the White House, that man he's not a friend to the man in Nassau Rock right now. And I don't understand that. Even though he doesn't have the power to say you must go, because Nigeria is a sovereign state, even though sometimes we act like it's not a sovereign state, but still, it will still allow the Nigerian people to exercise their franchise. And if the election is rigged, of course, you also get the message from the West. But then we're going to continue using this platform to promote our principal, promote our candidates, and I'll say well done to everyone who has stood their ground on this platform. I say may God bless you. This last day of 2025, to me, is a day of victory, and I'll say let's continue to go out in victory. Let's speak in victory. Let's do everything we want to do in victory. Let's love more. If you are listening to me and you've never had a heart of love, please build it. Love is beautiful. I love love. I'm a good fan of love, and I always advocate for love. And I believe God will bless us as we continue in the new year with this move that we've put our hands on the plow. We're not looking back. I believe that God will bless everything that prospers us and everything that concerns us and prosper the works of our hands in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. I'll stop here.
I will say amen to that, Mr. Lewis.
Amen. No.
Mr. Midwest Republic, what's your New Year message? End of year message, brother.
No, we start from up now, not be down.
Yeah, and you're not the one making moves. I deliberately chose Midwest people. He hasn't spoken at all.
Exactly.
Midwest don't speak tire now.
Oh my goodness.
My resolution is that my prayer is that may God Almighty bless us. May peace reign in my land, reign in Nigeria, and may God direct our people to, get it right. That is my own resolution for the year, and I hope God will hear our prayer because God can turn things around. It's only God that can turn Nigeria around because the way they have bastardized the country, we just have to go back. So people will tell you, don't pray. No, we need to pray more, man. We can't do it by ourselves. It's so complex. So I believe in God, and I believe God Almighty will help us. And that is my resolution. May God bless you, Mr. Elvis, for your time throughout the whole year. You never change. Therefore, how complex things are. Sometimes people want to shift you with all manner of things, tribalism, bribing, corruption. You are really a strong person. May God bless you, my brother, because may God come to encourage you that when you stand for truth, and that truth remain in you, people can't push you sometimes. You are really somebody to pray for, to emulate. And I bless all the wonderful panelists that comes here, particularly our madam that used to come here, that voice, Madam Rita, when she's here, every topic, when she submits our own, make our own submission, we all are blessed. So I thank every panelist that used to spend their time. Unfortunately, for a long period of time, I've not been here, but I was always busy, so busy. Sometimes I'm on the background, I can't come in. So I thank everybody here, and may God bless every one of us and bless the owner of this platform. Mama Diaspora, may God bless you. God has already blessed you and may He come to bless you. Only Elvis alone. If somebody have that one, that person is over blessed, but God continue to bless your house and bless your home. May God bless everybody here. In Jesus' name, amen. I will say.
Vamos, sir. We'll see you. Vamos, sir.
Right. Thank you very much, Oga Midwest people. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for the acknowledgements. God bless you. Madam Rita, please go ahead. Chapali. who's
Okay, I
next?
think okay. The next
Jonathan,
person I think to speak is Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, sir, I'm looking for your end of year message to the world. Mr. Jonathan, I guess you're not there, so I'll just go with Black Panther.
did
Uh,
they eat up?
End of year. Oh, by the way, speaking about
Wait,
Turkey,
I,
2026, I am only going to make my black soup, designer black soup for only 5 people. So we'll see how the year runs out, and yeah, just for 5 people.
Selfishness don't enter inside again. Selfishness don't come again. Don't enter inside. God is watching. Don't worry.
Mr. Black Panther,
Mama
Mr.
Elvis,
Black Panther, are
you
you
go fit
there?
chop am. I'm here, Jare. Leave Elvis, may they do kurukere, come in, kurukere, go out.
You know, Mr. Elvis lives
Uh-huh.
in the UK. I'm very close to Lady Rita, so I'm going to be one of that 5.
I want to say this. I
Wanna
want to
not give
thank.
glory. Wanna not give glory.
I want to. It be like say you don't know. Say now we dey in charge of the world. It be like say you
No
don't know.
magic.
Make you dey do all this your kurukere. If I come send one thing, come meet you for that pay, they'll pick you up. That's why they talk anyhow there. So we know where you dey. We know where you dey go toilet. They go. We dey see you for satellite. So make you just mind yourself. I want to thank everybody. Most especially, I want to thank my lovely mommy, the sweetest mommy in the world that gave birth to greatness. May God bless you, mommy. You will live long, oh. It's not by talking. You will live long. Because when many rejoice where you are, you will definitely live long. And may God continue to increase His grace upon you. I want to thank Mr. Elvis. Despite his, sometimes he just go, prrr. You say, what is going on? He will wake you in the night with his strong talk. We know where he's going to because it is bringing out, propagating the truth all the time. And when you see men that brings out truth all the time, people don't really appreciate them because the way of the world, corruption has taken its place in the world, and there's nothing we can do. But if we keep on speaking the truth, we are going to win a lot of people out of there. That is the only medicine that we need to conquer. Even when you juxtapose it with the word of God, it is the truth. And when the word says, if you speak the truth will always set you free. And it's the only way to emancipate yourself when you speak the truth. Because you need to emancipate yourself before you speak to the world. I want to thank you, Elvis. And there's already other panelists that I need to thank. You people have not observed it. You people just take it as a pinch of salt. But I take it very high. The person, Madam Rita, it is you I'm talking about. If you don't know how Madam Rita had changed people's mindset, you will know when she takes, if you are really sitting down to understand what she says, you will know when she leaves you for 3 days. When you don't hear her voice, you will know. That's to tell you that she's on the path of truth all the time. I'm admire her the more because I wish every woman, every young lady in Nigeria will come out and speak with authority the way she speaks. And I wish all women in Nigeria be like her because she's an example of a woman that don't give up, irrespective of sometimes she speaks, but bringing out that boaster to come in among the kind of thing that is going on. We have a lot of women out there, but she singled out herself. She singled out herself every time she's here amongst men. Sorry for using that word. Amongst men, we are all human, we are all equal before one God. But she comes out with boldness. I love her for that. I love her with that all the time because that is my point. You see, my father always said the person he loves is the person they chastise most. When I go against Madam Rita, if you don't know, I want to learn something. I want her to go deeper. I shake her to know how strong she is. She's a strong woman. She's a woman I would love my daughter to be like. She's bold, tough, strong, great ideal, and tell you the truth. If you don't like it, you just go and drink your water and sleep. Because your not liking her will not make her speak the truth. Madam Rita, I am highly grateful that I met you. And may God strengthen you. And may you, that same thing in you, may you deliver it into a lot of young girls that are coming up, that come your way, that come your path. May God give you that touch to always deliver it to them, because you don't know what you are doing. When you come tough, you make many men stand upright. You make many men get their senses. You make many men, when they come close to any other woman, they know what they say. They mind their words. You are a woman full with passion for humanity. People might not see it, but I see it every day. So, Madam Rita, I am grateful to God that I met you. And I'm grateful for God too, that I met everyone. And may God, my prayer is, may God give us the strength and the audacity to always stand beside the truth. If not, this politician you see there, the devil is learning from them. They are worse than what we can even imagine. That is why I sing it every day. That is why I say one thing to 2020, the next year we are going into now. It is going to be fruitful for every one of us. It will be fruitful. It will be fruitful. And we'll get that country we are all passionate about. Because it is passion. And don't let us be passionate to a fault. Please, always retrieve when you are going to that way of being faulty. Always retrieve. That makes you to know, that makes you stand upright all the time. Always stand by the side of truth. Nothing should deviate any one of us. We should keep on supporting the truth. Whether the light is not there, let us single out that person that is true. Let us follow him. Because we know we can trust the truth. You don't have any choice. We can trust the truth. And when we see the truth, follow. A country is not built in a day. There is a journey. Even Moses didn't see the promised land. But the offspring saw the promised land because of what Moses and the people did. Putting that path, making that path, preparing that path for the future to walk to this promised land. And we are going to see what we have fought for. And Nigeria, like I said, this election is either we'll break it or we'll make it. Be rest assured that the whole world is watching us and they will all participate in this election. Don't think it's this nonsense people that call themselves politicians that will do it too. The world are going to participate in Nigeria election. We should be watchful. Thank you, Nigeria. May God bless you.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Black Panther, I appreciate you, my brother. Okay, I think the last verse is give us a mandate again. If you're there, you have just your 1 minute, your New Year wishes quickly. Okay, we lost you there again. All right,
Mr.
everybody.
I'd like to thank Mr. Black Panther. Black Panther, thank you so much. And I'm not perfect, and I'm still learning. And I really appreciate you, my brother. Yeah. And I just want to say thank you. You know, it really touched me. I don't pray anybody to be like me, but you can do better than me. That's my prayer. Way better than me. And I still talk to a lot of young girls too, and young boys too, because boys also need talking to and help as well. And they also need, you know, somebody to inspire them to be better. So my prayer is that every woman out there, every young, promising young man or woman should be way better than me. Thank you, Mr. My brother Black Panther. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And
Oh,
thank you,
yeah.
Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much. Thank you, moderator. I appreciate you all right there. Thank you so much for your submission. Give us a minute. You are just left to right. You have your 1 minute New Year wishes quickly.
Well, thank you very much. You can hear me clearly. I'm not sure what's going on with my network, but if you can hear me, well, it's been a wonderful year, 2025, regardless of how you look at it, whether your prayers are answered or they are not answered. Maybe part of them answered and God decided not to answer some of them. Well, He has the choice to do how He wants to do it. That does not mean that you have to just cower in or just fold your hands and like, oh, beat down. No, just keep moving, because there are better days ahead. So we can just keep doing is just keep having, keep open, and keep trusting that things are going to get better. Life is full of challenges, ups and downs, but also life is full of good things. So don't give up. Just keep trusting, keep open, keep moving. Don't throw in the towel. And so for me, like when Amita said earlier, just do better. Let's all do better, regardless of what is going on in each person's life. Just do better. Love more, trust more, hope more, strive more, and every opportunity availed to you, try to get into it. And I pray that God Almighty will give us strength to achieve more in the coming year. And so for Nigerians, I think earlier as I was speaking, I think the call came in. Let your fear you. These criminals don't care. And so you being in Nigeria and you are the ones that will change the country. These guys don't give a damn. They don't care about you. But if we want a better country, let's keep fighting. Let's keep open. America will be 250 years next year. It's going to be a great celebration year. But the country didn't just become 250. People fought for this country. The likes of Abraham Lincoln, the likes of George Washington, J.F. Kennedy. As a matter of fact, J.F. Kennedy, even though he's gone to memory, even lost his own daughter just some few days ago. So life is full of ups and downs. Nigerians, let's fight the fight. Let's get our country back from these criminals. Next year is going to be great. Mr. Elvis, thank you for all that you've done. Madam Mommy Diaspora, thank you for all of the support. And to panelists, thank you very much for all of your work. God bless and keep each one of us. Thank you very much. I love you all.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Give us a mandate. I appreciate you. Okay, Saddam, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you. Say, Oga Elvis, I better use this one by Martina. Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. All right. Every one of you that came into the panel today, thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, Mother Rita, Midwest people, Prince Collins, Sir Louis, Give Us a Mandate, and many others. God bless you all. I'm not sure we'll see the call today. Yes, sir.
Mr. Elvis, if you allow me, I have a question for Mr. Midwest. How that
But
his government is performing now.
can't answer that question now. We are closing now.
He may not answer, but I just will probably throw it to him. How his governor is performing, and hopefully if they have
We can answer that question, cowboy. Go sleep.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel, and I appreciate those of you that's listening to us as well. Those of you that super chatted the panel, Saddam and Julius, Anthony, God bless you all. I'm very, very grateful. Why my people write down in the comment section, mother of all mommy diaspora. Thank you very much, mommy. Happy New Year to you. We are very close. We are marching in shortly. Thank you for being there for us throughout the year, and thanks for the encouragement always. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for being there always. Thanks for the selfless service. I appreciate every one of you right down in the comment section. Mr. Pansat, I will say 2026, Mr. Pansat, they tell us make we shut up again. You'll be old man now. So let 2026 change you so that when we have issue, we can look up to you always. A very, very nice man. Your submission is very, very strong and direct. You want Nigeria to be better. That's what you stand for, and I appreciate that. But just learn to manage us. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, everyone, right there, Madam Peggy Monday. Thank you very much for all you'll be doing. I appreciate you, Madam Eugenia, Madam Stella Masavedo, who came. My people right there, Divine Cross, and many, many more. Now, plenty. We can't mention all names. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I want you guys to understand that you have every reason to be grateful to God. Whatever you know you did not do well this year, work on it, improve, and do better in 2026. You don't need to hit yourself so hard. Remember, you have life. That's why you can think of what you didn't do well, what you didn't achieve. A lot of people could not see today. So you have every reason just to be grateful to God. And you have the opportunity to change all your wrongdoings for better. That's all I can say, literally, because at the end of the day, when there's life, you can change things. A lot of people that died already today, they wish they can be given a second chance to change some things that they could not do well while they were alive. You and I can hear ourselves today. You don't have anything to lose by standing for what is right. I've said this thing so many times. You don't have anything to lose by standing for what is right. Yes, people will criticize you, people will mock you, but the same thing, if you are doing what is wrong, people are still going to criticize you and mock you, though. Have that in mind. So just do the right thing and live your life and have, at least rest of mind. I don't end the show now. I'll be thinking of one thing, or I'll be waiting for somebody that will call me so that we can talk about satanic kind of discussion. I don't do that. That's for peace of mind and rest of mind. So please stand for what is right, even though we know none of us is perfect. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect. But yeah, even Peter Obi that we all are following today is not a perfect person. He's not a perfect man. But you don't have no corruption to his name. That alone have given him the pass mark that makes all of us glued to him. You can do the same. Yeah, it's not too late. You can change from that thing that you know is wrong, that you are secretly doing, that people don't know right now. Yes. That's all I can actually say, because 2026 should be, for goals, for goals, not for how you want to defraud others, embracing Yahooism, Satanism, criminality, corruption, in the name of, after all, I make money. That's what many of them are doing in Nigeria right now. We are not even sure who to trust again in this country. Almost all of them are into fraudulent activities in this country. They lie for a living. If our lies is not part of their DNA. All of them. Almost all of them. I'm telling you this is no emphasis. Almost all of them are into criminalities in Nigeria. The girls are all selling their body. The guys are all stealing from people. The whole thing is somehow, I beg you all, please remove that ethnicity of a thing let's support Peter Gregory Obi to have that better country that you and I crave for. Some of you that lives abroad today might be thinking, I beg you not concern me after all, and they're abroad. You are not going to live in abroad forever. In case you don't know, that the life that you really needed to live, or you're supposed to live, you are not living it. Let's be honest. You are just in one room there in abroad. You know, if you have 4 rooms in your house, you move from one to another. You don't sleep all of you sleep in one. You walk outside, you know the life you are living. So I just want you guys to understand that, this government have messed us up. Yes, this government messed us up. Please, this is the opportunity for us to change it. We can change it now by standing for what is right. Listen to what this man have to say here quickly before I move on.
Yeah, listen, I don't care what anybody says. If I have the chance, I'm going back to Africa. I'm not going to stay in the United States. If I had that choice to go back to Africa right now, I'm going back to Africa. America is not the right place. It's not a right place to live. Never. America is a very lonely country. How you stay in a neighborhood where you don't even see your neighbors? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You go to work, you come back. They go to work, they come back. Your kids don't see their kids. Your children don't see their children. Everybody just be going in and out, in and out. And nobody speak to nobody in America. In Africa, you see peace. You see children playing. You see kids playing around. You see families. You see children going from house to house to house to study. Study the Bible, study books, reading together, solving mathematics, doing homework together. In Africa, you see peace everywhere. If not for the constant lights, electricity, if not for the security, and I'll say for the good roads in the US, I will carry my bag and go back to Africa. America is very, very lonely. Very, very lonely. Not a place to live at all. You cannot. Everybody just looking at everybody like a suspect. Nobody want to talk to nobody. Everybody's scared of everybody. You want to you get in trouble because you're talking to somebody. They call the police for you for the slightest. Any small thing, they don't look at you like say you be thief. Why is America like this? It's supposed to be a great country, right? So what's the problem? Why is everybody looking at everybody like you don't want to speak to your own neighbor? You don't want to talk to your own neighbor? You stay in a neighborhood for like 3 months. You don't see your neighbor. The next house don't even speak to you. The next compound look at you like you're a criminal. Like if you talk like one, they look at you like, let me call the police on this man. He's trespassing. Your own neighbor will say you're trespassing. In Africa, it's all love. I'm waiting to hit Mega Million. Once I hit this Mega Million, I'm going back. Once I hit Mega Million, I'm going back to Africa. America is very, very lonely. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay, regardless of how you want to see this, but that is the reality of life that many people are living abroad. The reality of life that many of you listening to me now, you are watching from your living room, either your kitchen, your bedroom, your bed. If you are tired from your bed or your living room, you go to kitchen and make coffee. Drink, go. Yes.
The guy is a very funny man. The last statement he made make me know say the guy he won't make us laugh. You see, that is the way America is built. And if you go to Europe, it's different. That is the way America is built. And America, you have to choose your neighbor. You have to choose your friend. But in Europe, you people still say hi. But when you are in a confined environment in America, everybody locks the door, especially racism has really made it even more, very, very tough to even pick your friends. But I have a lot of friends now. It depends on the place, environment you stay. I have a lot of friends, like white, now white 30%. That's just it.
Thank you. His message is straight and direct. It means that 98 or 99% of Nigerians in abroad are living a boring life, a lonely life, upon the money that many of them have in their account. Right? This is why you see people like us are working hard, putting in the time to see how our own country can be better. Even when we know it's not good right now, for someone like me to be spending time now in Nigeria, this is 2018, I'll be staying in Nigeria, 2018. By God's grace, I have everything that you and I supposed to have in abroad.
Change is coming.
By God's grace, my brother. That's what we are praying for. We need that change. I have everything that you and I are supposed to have in abroad, but I choose here. Right? I feel more of myself because I'm in my father's land. Many of us are hiding in abroad today because Nigeria is not good. But it doesn't mean that you are enjoying the abroad. The life in abroad is very, very repetitive. That change is what we need now. That's why I'm begging everybody. This, we don't want Yoruba, we don't want Igbo, we don't want... Listen, Peter Obi is our last hope right now. We are doing it all over again. Nobody is paying me to do what I'm doing here for Peter Obi.
Mr. Elvis, say, we're not, or let me speak for myself. I'm not naive or unaware of INEC, the shenanigans of the INEC, the judiciary. Even I know people are concerned about the electoral. I'm more concerned. If I have to dwell on that, we will not move forward. I can stay on that one alone. But I am banking this time around on the Nigerian people. I'm not banking on any electoral reform. I'm not banking on INEC. I'm not banking on the judiciary. I'm not putting my hope on politicians. I'm not even putting my hope on Mr. Peter Obi, that he will fight for his mandate. He will fight for the Nigerian. I'm just putting my hope this time around, just perhaps for the last time, on the Nigerian people. That's the reason why I have to take this position this time. I know that it is faulty. I mean, blatantly faulty for Mr. Peter Obi to find himself amongst this set of people. But I'm banking on the Nigerian people. I'm just banking on them, that the Nigerian people, this time around, they will rise up. That's all. Not on anybody else, not on anything else. There are millions of reasons.
I just hope, because everything Tinubu promised, he failed woefully. In fact, listen to this video.
You came into power. The first thing you did was to say, no more fuel subsidy. On the day of your inauguration, the people complained and said to you, this was exactly what you complained about Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. You said no, that your own fuel subsidy removal was for the good of the people. You deceived the people. You told them and convinced them that suffering comes with enjoyment, because you know that the people are gullible. The people agreed and moved on. What else did you do? You borrowed money from IMF and World Bank. You beefed up your son's security. Your son, Sheyi, now has more security details than the president of Namibia. What else did you do? You bought yacht for yourself. You are a city boy and you love enjoyment. You want to cruise on the sea on the people's tears. What else did you do? You innovated the vice president house even when it's not necessary. What hell did you do? You bought SUV jeep for the senators. You made the lawmakers law killers. What hell did you do? You built house for the chief judges who rigged your way into power. You make the last hope of the common man to become the last place for the common man. What hell did you do? You associated with France. Now you have taken away the people's franchise. Now you are a tax collector. You are not a leader. You want to tax the man who wake up in Lagos before the sun rises to hustle. You want to tax the woman in Enugu who carry Okpa from one place to another screaming, buy Okpa, buy mineral, buy pure water. You want to tax the Aboki in Meduguri whose only hope is selling suya on a newspaper. You want to tax the farmer in Jos whom herdsmen have driven away from his farmland, whom bandits have driven away from his ancestral home, the same bandit that you negotiated with. You want to tax people that you have given nothing. You want to tax pain and expect peace. It's not going to happen. Enough is enough. And for a man to know enough is enough, a man must first understand that enough is enough. The people say Vos Populi, Vos Dei. They will not pay. They will no longer pay. You cannot tax pain and expect peace. They will no longer pay. Africa, we join our brothers in Nigeria. The water bear witness, the sun and the earth bear witness, the sun bear witness that we raise our voice and we scream in a time like this. We stand with them. No taxation without accountability. They are not paying Africa. Wisdom is the principal thing.
Love that.
All right.
I love that. I love that.
Wow.
I'm banking
That's
on the Nigerian
awesome.
people. I said,
Exactly.
I'm banking on the Nigerian people. I'm banking on them. Nothing else. Nothing else. I just believe that.
I just hope they rise.
I think somebody said, I think it was Black Panther who said it is make or man. So in 2027, I'm just putting all my hope on the Nigerian people, regardless who they are, the rich, the poor, the young, the old, the Hausa, the Igbo, the Yoruba, the Edos, the Efik, the Chakiri people, the Ijaw people. I'm banking on Nigerians across. That is it. Nothing else. I'm not banking on any politician. I'm not banking on the Nigerian judiciary, not INEC, nothing. Nothing but the Nigerian people, the rich, the poor, the educated, the stark illiterate. I'm banking on all of them. For 2027, this time around, they will rise up.
And all those stark illiterate, they are very, very important. Very, very important. You know, if you check
now they're important pass. So
they are the one that rescued Attorney Joshua. Yeah?
Yes, so
they were the only ambulance we saw on that video. The stark illiterate, the poor people. They were the ones.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, I won't just use the word stark illiterate to generalize them. I'll say the poor Nigerians.
Okay,
so many of them live in that rural part, not because it's not by choice. It's just by the condition. And if you check, many of them are educated, but they're just living in that place.
Even they are more.
But Niger Watch, the guy that was driving Joshua, did he not know that road? Because the position of that truck was a little bit off the track.
Mr. Blackwater, let me quickly say this. That guy driving Joshua, that driver should be called in because I looked at the picture. That truck is parked along the road, but there's a gap between the truck and the road. So if you're looking at that place where the truck is parked, if he was at the junction, one could easily say maybe the driver entered the road with the speed, so he couldn't control it. But it's a straight road now. That truck was just positioned there. So
because it was only
maybe the driver slept off on steering. Maybe he slept off and he all ran into
That's why
it was only one leg of the leg of the truck was on that Kotad road.
Yeah, that's why
I saw it now. So how did the driver now maneuver and go directly to it?
A drunk driver. I mean, perhaps we don't know.
No, I think he fell asleep. I think
he fell asleep, Abi.
I think so.
Same year, he fell asleep.
Yes, because the truck was only one tire. I saw the measure now. Only one tire was on the tar road. The other body was
was
Mr.
out.
Black Panther, it's like the driver was coming straight. He just ran into the truck.
It did not change lane because it is
two
two-lane road.
Maybe he fell.
It's supposed to have changed his lane.
See, you know, we might say one thing. It's not everybody drive here. They what called blind spot sometimes. Maybe little distraction. And that is why it is forbidden for you to leave any vehicle along the side without putting a road sign that vehicle is there.
Yes, you are right. You are right.
If anybody talks to you, you do that.
200 meters before.
For prevention.
Yeah. So you put that sign. So for like in our place, I said no road sign. We don't know. Our own is to. I even respect them. Most of us that drive here, go and test yourself in Nigeria road. You have to, like, if you have not been driving, like if you are there for years, the when person drive you, it's like that spirit will start coming. You understand?
You know that in most Nigerian roads, they don't even have this white lane. You know, that white line that will divide. They
not my
side. That is
not at all. There's no white line at all.
You spend some time, you can't get that courage before you go fear and those sit. If they put you for car and they drive, you go just the fear. You bless you. Except you don't taste small, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks again, and say, okay, make I test by myself.
My brother, now so it be for Dallas. So if you dey drive there, your heart go inside your mouth. This one, ask give us a mandate. You know what they talk. You as the roads fine reach. If you dey drive, if you see road, you go dey fear to even maneuver.
I think for me,
that fear is different. You see those roads there, in Dallas there, that Texas road. That one is different. That one is like you are in a car race, Formula 1 than a normal.
Now they talk.
The fear of that one is different.
But the road signs are there. They have the road signs, they have the warning, they have everything. But what we are saying is in Nigeria, there are no road signs. In places where you have red light, people beat the red light. So now there are no road signs. The guys that should have enforced the law are now collecting bribe, endangering people's life and safety. So it's double jeopardy. Here you have a sign. Even like on the parking lot, you can be on the parking lot, you see divide on the parking lot and on the street. But in Nigeria, those things are not there. So you are fighting against two different calamities.
And we don't have fast response to disaster. We don't have at all.
We are talking about every year. We are talking about fast response.
No, the life that just got accident. Because if you have a fast response, you can be able to save it. 1 second matters a lot.
But do you know that even passers-by should also be able to give first aid? Like, I mean, something happened in
police. They don't want to face police now.
My brother, there's problem there. Sometimes you want to help. When the police
people are just looking, nobody's helping.
Yeah, just hold on a moment. When you try to help sometimes, when the police comes in, you look fine. They can get money. They turn everything against you. Should not be you.
That is it. That is what I'm saying. That's true.
So you have that person have to follow us to office so we can, the system. Is collapse. It trauma me. That's what
collapse. There's no emergency. Let's say, for example, now you're walking and a lady is dying by the road. You don't want to stand there when she passes away because they're going to hold you responsible for her death. So you want to quickly run away from that place, and there's no 911 to call to say, okay, something is happening. So we have a problem we still have that emergency problem. We have that. And this is what the rich and poor suffers in Nigeria. A billionaire can also die. There's no emergency service. Everyone suffers.
People.
See, the thing is, MT change with this structure. Where president will be sharing money.
Nothing with this structure.
Because sharing money to governor, I finish that.
That's why I'm asking. I was asking Mr. Midwest earlier. Like your governor said, there are flyovers. Have you seen
forget that one, Jare. Governor, you want to?
Let me just put that one aside first. The thing is, you see, the structure on ground, I still affect my governor. For example,
they affect all of them now.
Yeah, if he is to mine the resources of Edo State, knowing very well that he have to pay workers for what he generated,
Yes.
Before he have to finance the administration. Now in hand, he go take the cancel some expenses. Say, I don't go
And I
send you.
true talk now. He go sit up.
You see, and I go sit up. The
He go sit
idea
up.
of people just relax every month.
They go Abuja
to share money for them. And now that's why some people tell me, oh, let me not look at it on tribal. Me, with the trauma I have, I'm not sure say the whole computer, because if I look
now
at
every Nigeria they traumatized.
yeah,
I'm telling you the truth.
if I look at the way people behave, the greed, the wickedness, the selfishness, my brother, it has reached a point whereby if I don't look my country, like, okay, that day when they beat Pedro, I know it. My wife, if he tell me, if he bear witness for me, but I know, say maybe he don't do something with me, I not still like. But when I see that thing, the trauma, I
tire.
You understand? So it's like when you just two country, before they look down and they see that they post Anthony Joshua with close friend Jonah, no ambulance. Even the road safety, if you see their car sometimes, you know they talk, so you go pity human being like yourself with their uniform and appearance. Person where they work for government.
And I dare you go carry your friend. Your friend will say, I want to go to Nigeria. Go where? I can't go. I'm not going. No. Anyway. You see, you know how many people don't say they want to follow me go.
Time never reach now. When time reach, you go. Nobody go tell you.
No, not be me per se. Now my friends say they want to go. White guys, so when are you going? We fund it. I say, guy, I am not ready. I'm busy now. And they push them aside. Because I know there's nothing there now. If you go anywhere, anything happen, now your head, you know, get ambulance, you know, get Anthony Joshua, world champion, $80 million. Now you can collect for Nigeria, America last 2 weeks ago. Now he nearly died, so. See, 80 million. Now you can collect for America.
I understand your statement quite well, but the life of even an average person, like you were saying earlier, those for the want of word, maybe the people that we think are not educated, everybody's life matter. Everybody's life matter. Like for example, over here, you see homeless, you cannot maltreat them, you cannot deal with them. Everybody's life matters. The government should fix the country. If you cannot do it, then leave the place.
Thank you all. Yes, I like the additional discussion. No say whenever I make submission, I play something, I want to shoot my boots. But I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, everyone. Once again, we've come to the end of this broadcast so that we can have time to walk into 2026 with smile, with grace, with all the good things of life. In Jesus' name, amen. And people, God bless you now. I'll see you guys next year. By God's grace, I'll see you guys next year. Thank you, everyone. Press on the like before you leave, and have a good night. Bye for now.
That's right. Ikatele no tu